stay consistent when it comes down to living right. Everybody here, you have to consider where you at and what you're willing to do in order to obtain the Spirit. Right. Everybody here, you can't be so willing to just throw away everything you got when you consider the way. Y'all hear me? Everybody gonna be pressured, everybody gonna be tested, everybody gonna be tried, but it'll make it after a while.
If I remember my creator in the days of my youth, then he won't forget my labor of love and the truth, and it fits like a glove. My life is a proof, I'm denouncing the thugs and the things I used to do, and it's embarrassing before the altar. And my confession that I'm sharing of the things I got away with caught me an illness that I deal with. Now I take a pill for that and a pill for this. With no healing medicine, the bruise is incurable, but living by the word make me durable. My past inexcusable, man. Living perfect is the plan. The word will find me blameless in the sight of man. If I maintain this word, perfect picture, I can frame this. I can hold Yahuwah to his word. In his promise, I can claim it. I don't sleep well, not knowing, cause it's dangerous. Instead of going to hell, it's a chance I can change it. Before I close my eyes, I gotta know. If I should die, I wanna find rest for my soul. If I believe the word that I have heard, obey the laws that I observe, with my whole heart and sin is first, then I deserve only by the word, only by the word, only by the word, only by the word.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil cause I know Yahuwah's my help.
Guide my steps, keep right, won't turn left. On this road that I'm on till I'm laid to rest.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil cause I know Yahuwah's my help.
Guide my steps, keep right, won't turn left. On this road that I'm on till I'm laid to rest.
His rod and his staff where my comfort at. Keep me conformed to this world, ain't no time for that. But I'ma stand firm on this word and won't turn. Why these niggas fold like some paperbacks? Music scene was getting cold, that's why I grabbed heater. I set the table with a beat, now it's time to eat up. That the bar till I'm full and I regurgitate the same thing that the imposter, that's an aftertaste. I'm spitting my shali, but you don't get it. Exercise my amunah, survival of the fittest. And it's essential cause it's helping me grow. I got the sun and the water of stone. If he anoint me with his oil, then I know it's all for my burial. Told you don't touch his anointing, so he ain't sparing you. I just want my life to become so I can see his face in peace when he finally comes.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil cause I know Yahuwah's my help.
Guide my steps, keep right, won't turn left. On this road that I'm on till I'm laid to rest.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil cause I know Yahuwah's my help.
Guide my steps, keep right, won't turn left. On this road that I'm on till I'm laid to rest. Yahuwah is my shepherd, turn my nafash over into his hand like I threw an interception. Toward Shamayim, look to him for direction, but while I'm on this earth, still maneuver with a weapon. Keep a strap on the side, comfort from Yahuwah like the staff in the ride. And I don't wanna shoot you cause I'd rather think above all the actions of my life. Bring passions on my life, in the shadow I abide as I travel with the squad. The path is deep. Allahim take the wheel, I'm in the passenger seat. Used to be one of the boys who wanted to run with boys until I seen y'all was only pastoring sheep. Now my whole outlook is different, like a nigga fresh home and he out from prison. To overcome and sure to follow. If I'm about his business, well forever in his house, I'm with it. Let's get it.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil cause I know Yahuwah's my help.
Guide my steps, keep right, won't turn left. On this road that I'm on till I'm laid to rest.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil cause I know Yahuwah's my help.
Guide my steps, keep right, won't turn left. On this road that I'm on till I'm laid to rest.
Tell yourself he's with me. He won't forget me. Though you can't see it, just believe it.
Let's get it.
like the rich life. Come from a different cloth, nigga.
Let me talk to him. Yahuwah is my everything. I ain't got no plan B, intentionally severed it. No plan B. Obedient until the end, grow to full stature, completing all my measurements. Obedient. Call that development, building up my Amunah, real estate investments. Building up. We not like the gooey, we Yehudi, honest on the sheen, better than your best friends. You need to pay attention. I'm serious about this ministry. Quick to hear, choose my words skillfully. Rich Life and Mag on the track, showing niggas how to display ability. I got a reward, I do this willingly, and we not the same. You the fraud, believe in white imagery. I'm waiting on Yah, and I already know my time on the rocks. Limited, behaving judiciously.
Before we get to the sun, we gotta see the rain. Take a puff of the medicine just to ease the pain. While we waiting on Yah, they wait to see the flames. We are not the same, we not the same. We all made from the same flesh, we just cut different. Your Hootie gang be heavy duty like truck engines. They lightweight, they might break. It's fluff in them, sweet like cake. They type fake, they love fiction. Hate the truth and love the lies. I'm Aubrey, crossed over the other side. Sinner life ain't suit me, I had to cut the ties. Live a clean life, dog, I don't go duck and hide. So when my number call, I won't hang up the line. I'll pick up, here, well done. Now come abide and come inside in the mild coupe that he prepared for the Yahudim. If he limited seats there, we made Kohanim. He ain't giving us cheap gear. A crown from Elohim and white rose what we wear. I see clear since I left the Kashak behind. Now I'm looking up, waiting on the Shema to shine. Before we get to the sun, we gotta see the rain. Take a puff of the medicine just to ease the pain. While we waiting on Yah, they wait to see the flames. We are not the same, we not the same.
We blasting off like Kim Jong-un, call me Rocket Man, the dweller monk of Cobb, lighting up with your Hootie clan, get lit on the hill. Our aura ain't hard to see, so we ain't tipping bottles. We ain't blowing trees. They say AC, you mighty strange. We see you changing the way you glow. I'm shining bright and Kushite too, no comment dig on what I know. Savage like Randy, you know I'm the cream of the crop. We dancing in the cosmos when you look up Yahudim on top. We rep that second Shamayim. Armstrong was dreaming. You say he landed on the moon, you stupid niggas dreaming. You see that bright light, that's just me beaming. A shooting could cop that leave you sinner niggas leaning. Lame preaching Sunny D, unleash the power of the sun. Ain't nothing sweet about us, world get lit when Yahuwah come, a consuming fire. All the stubble weeds are done, our aura shining everywhere. There ain't no place for you to run. Come up a little higher while there's some time to get it right. Step above the rest, sitting high so they can see our light. I'm feeling virtuous, my light don't go out when it's night. Yahudim could cop, who else gon' rise up while it's still your night? He's coming with clouds for us all, it won't be long. Watch me levitate, we outta here. Yehudi cool cut, we're changing at the twinkle of our eye. It won't take long, we blasting off like some astronauts. Yehudi cool cut.
En la ciencia.
Whoa, here we go. Billy J Rich with a brand new flow. Give it ready to you who are gonna soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go like whoa, whoa, here we go. Billy J Rich with a brand new flow. Give it
yo. That big fat bitch, we got to go out beer. Cinnamon, leave me alone. Old friend, don't come home. You watch me, I'm in the zone, I'ma cook up tomorrow till he take me home. Yeah, willing, I'ma work the pen till the ink starts spilling with a slave to the flesh, cause I couldn't stop spinning now, working overtime till he says I'm forgiven. Tomorrow like a drug, I can tell you don't get it. Get high off the pen, then I let Rich hit it. Cover for which by need with your brain. 95 or 2, so holla, he won't praise, I'ma give it to him. Gotta kiss my breath, let me slow it down. Fall a lot when I started, but I'm stronger now. The way of Yah built me up when I was feeling down. Now I'm locked in till I hit the last of river sound. Salvation is mine, and I ain't quitting. If there's only one seat left, well, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. Whole world gonna hell, but you can keep my ticket. I've been with you, Hoosha, I'm going somewhere different.
Whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go. Like, whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go. Whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go. Like, whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go.
Like, whoa, get away from sin, gotta go, Joe. It's how fast that I be running when I see the evil coming while I fool moving slow, following the word, that's a no, whoa, show, straight like that, and I'm on the right track, only way I picture myself going backwards in a foe, so, memory lane, I remember some things, kinda crazy, all the thoughts that are in it in your brain, block all of the thoughts that were dipped in the flame, word hit in my heart, defense is the same. Like Marcus can be, I knew that when Austin grabbed me, it'd be heat in the skeleton. We was gonna kill it like the army when they fought Iraqis. I'm strong like Zangief. Street Fighter got the scars on my hands, see? No boxing, I contend for the promise so I could be adopted, foster family. J Rich got a brand new flow with the same old name. In life, there's many ways that a man can go, but I stay with the same old thing. Yo, Hootie, gang, gang, gang.
Whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go. Like, whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go. Whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go. Like, whoa, here we go. Timmy J Rich with a brand new flow. Get a brand new hook, and the soul never know. We gon' give them all we got till it's time for us to go. Whoa, here we go. Whoa, here we go.
I bet you weak religion can't come mess with us. I bet you didn't know that Jesus shed no blood. I bet you didn't know the word of precious drug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. My lights on, clean like lights off. Till our life's gone, we sight strong, go and fight wrong. I don't write songs, I paint pictures, plain so you can get it. That's a nice draw. These light bars, when the lights off, we something like stars. When the shut marks go down the lead, we hit the scene and we shine hard. On the job like a 9 to 5, we go on the grind, no time off. You did the ball real close to me like it's supposed to be in my law. Serve Yahuwah Elohim, they out here trying to find God in Jesus Christ. Sinners dead and needing life. Yahuwah's hand is outstretched, looking for an outlet to receive the life. Forget the drugs, I can get you to the blood. He'll smoke the weed, but his eyes, they always stay low. And he stay high, cause he sits above. And Shamayim, he dwell and sit down, egg, call him Azara. Ain't no magic done, he left us well equipped. America is dark, but we go shit, so we well lit. And best believe we'll keep that light on for you, Motel 6. I bet you weak religion can't come mess with us. I bet you didn't know that Jesus shed no blood. I bet you didn't know the word of precious drug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug.
How you gonna call yourself a masterpiece and you ain't never took the time trying to masterpiece? I got a hooker to you who a word of masterpiece, cause he keep giving me the flow to go and match the beat. Look at the hooker to you who know the power's on, and I'ma keep you entertained like all the power's on. The way y'all get you clean like the shower's on, and I'ma keep it locked in till they call me home.
Hooked up
to the powerhouse, never powers out. Niggas scream and shout when I think about all you who was done for me, I could've burned them out.
I'm hooked
not alone. I might suffer down here, but I'm a Game of Thrones, so it will all be worth it when I make it home. Y'all's power, that's the powerhouse. Y'all's power, that's the powerhouse. Y'all's power, that's the powerhouse. But you gon' have to fight for it, get them cowards out. When you see it coming, don't let your heart fail. Right, get your holla girl from the cartel. Gotta come to you who for the quick sale. Wasn't prison at the sand till he paid bill. Now I live a clean life, propel. When he come, I'm a dip, rotel. Worked on the 7, work 6, motel. Ratting on my old sins, no tell. I stay hooked to you who like a crack addict. I keep him gripping like a pump and an asthmatic. You who you coming in, it's gonna be quick. Patty Smith got the plug, come and get your fix.
I bet you weak religion can't come mess with us. I bet you didn't know that Jesus shed no blood. I bet you didn't know the word of precious drug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug. I'm hooked to it, I'm the outlet and he the plug.
Yahudi gang till dead. It's a movement.
Yeah. J Rich. YG, we back. How we roll? Huh? This is how we roll. Huh? This is how we roll. Stand 10 toes down, never fold. We don't fold. Only here for the saving of our souls. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Ask for your help, now get it on our own. Navigation set and our destination home. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll.
They desire to get the sheep in these city streets. Wanna see you slack and get caught lacking, you getting fleeced. Wolves on the hunt, they found Yahusha sending meat. He became the meal and yet still was the centerpiece. I paint the picture, you call, I'm making it clear. Dinner was on it too, they was stripped naked, they stared. Only way this could happen, they table was made a snare. Accomplishing things Dawood already said in prayer. Where 69th division of Tahalim, it was written. By the mouth of our great Nabaim, yeah, he penned it. Shaul came and confirmed, gotta be second witness. No excuse for the world where Allah him can condemn it. Yeah, look, every eye gonna see him and not believe it. They star hit the scene in his 90 next to the heathens. Eternal fire, he heated. They crying and they bereaving. Drive by on that cloud, we riding and screaming.
This is how we roll. Stand 10 toes down, never fold. We don't fold. Only here for the saving of our souls. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Ask for your help, now get it on our own. Navigation set and our destination home. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll.
Sleepy niggas go and take your neck. The main ones who be saying they don't take all that. Be the same ones hating, they be fake or cat. Because Yahusha gave his life and he ain't draw back. That's how we roll. Every decision about his soul, but the world don't give a f. Them niggas out of control. For me, I go consider get wisdom out of the scroll. Don't wanna burn when I get up, be kicked up out of his fold. Yeah. And since my sight is limited, hard to see like driving at night out of that tinted whip. But I got a preacher who make it plain. My vision fits, easy to follow and read. That's good penmanship. It's benefits that come with serving the land.
What it be?
Eternal Kai, I won't burn in the end. Might catch me on 20, I'm swerving the bins. But in this lane, the only thing I be curving is sin.
This is how we roll. Stand 10 toes down, never fold. We don't fold. Only here for the saving of our souls. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Ask for your help, now get it on our own. Navigation set and our destination home. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll.
It's the way that you told me you gon' always be there for me. It's more than just your word, because you constantly show me you're closer than a brother. I believe it cause you told me not enough to call you friend, but you're my day one homie. It's the way that you told me you gon' always be there for me. It's more than just your word, because you constantly show me you're closer than a brother. I believe it cause you told me not enough to call you friend, but you're my day one homie. From day one All you shown was consistency. Still trying to figure out what made you consider me. Without you, I know I wouldn't make it. Everybody knows, so ain't no point in trying to fake it. Let me be clear why I'm saying this. If you don't understand what I'm saying is, Yahushua is the door that your approval I'm fighting for. But more than frank, 'cause this is a relationship. FG, you ride on the ship, you gon' be sinking. We done all been a lot of things, but you make you transition. The bark of a cricket lob, it's time to change your thinking. In the time of an eye twinkle, just like if you were blinking. If you need Yahushua, help me say yeah. If you need a friend, help me say yeah, yeah. If you need Yahushua, help me say yeah. If you need a friend, help me say yeah, yeah. It's the way that you told me, you gon' always be there for me. It's more than just your words, because you constantly show me you're closer than a brother. I believe it 'cause you told me, not enough to call you friend. You're my day one homie. It's the way that you told me, you gon' always be there for me. It's more than just your words, because you constantly show me you're closer than a brother. I believe it 'cause you told me, not enough to call you friend. You're my day one homie. When I should've been dead and gone alone with Lynn, Yahushua HaMashiach was the man that he sent. They hung him up high and his clothes was rent. You can ask for dispensation, Kim will tell you it's been. What greater heart have a man than this? I'm not ashamed to be a Naki, but call me your friend. Only one way to Yah, and that way is him. Dexter tried to tell us all it's all about the thing. When there's problems with my wife, I can count on you. In that time I need advice, I can count on you. Anything that come with life, I can count on you. I know I will be alright, 'cause I can count on you. When there's problems with my wife, I can count on you. Anytime I need advice, I can count on you. Anything that come with life, I can count on you. I know I will be alright, 'cause I can count on you. It's the way that you told me, you gon' always be there for me. It's more than just your words, because you constantly show me you're closer than a brother. I believe it 'cause you told me, not enough to call you friend. You're my day one homie. It's the way that you told me, you gon' always be there for me. It's more than just your words, because you constantly show me you're closer than a brother. I believe it 'cause you told me, not enough to call you friend. You're my day one homie.
Well, let me tell you about the goodness of Yah. Because for whatever reason, he chose me out of all my crazy family. He got me here, changed my mind, changed my heart. I'm ever so glad that he did.
He's an on-time Yah, an on-time Elohim.
I'm learning the right way to live, and that's what he have done for me. He have saved my soul from a burning hell.
Y'all give up the praise, our Elohim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise, another day that Yahuwah is made. Another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise, our Elohim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise, another day that Yahuwah is made. Another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise. I praise y'all with the fruit of my lips. The sacrifice is a beautiful gift. To live right, suitable before the altar with a price. He bought to be a doer, not a talker. With faith can make you a water walker. I got my food and my raiment, that's enough. But I got a couple whips that I obtained, and that's a plus. I know how it feels maintaining riding the bus. Now I'm whipping through the storm, hydroplaning and riding plush. I'm always in the rest of the temple as I adjust from the carnal to indulge in the spiritual. It's essential, the struggle we've been through, but still sought the kingdom first. As our credentials, my testimony is not rehearsed. I'm a product advertising the verse, but this is not for merchandising my words. Took my ministry car, this is the essence of the cipher. Yahushua in the midst of the seventh congregation, turn y'all give up the praise. Our Elohim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise, another day that Yahuwah is made. Another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise. Our Elohim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise, another day that Yahuwah is made. Another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise.
Yahuwah has been good. Now he's blessed me with a new job. I've been working for about.
Go ahead, brother.
I've been working very hard, and he's been very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good with the word, very good with the language, and it's a blessing to be here.
Yes, sir.
It's been proven to me time and time again. Man, he everything, man.
It's real, the way of Yah. I have my reasonable portion of health. Activity of my limbs, a tongue singing spiritual hymns. Ears to hear my correction, so my life it condemn. And eyes to see direction and blossoming by the mill. My shepherd, I follow him, showing strength and weakness. Prosperity is received with meekness, and deep in this the teaching in my soul. False prophets will never reach me. Only a clean vessel is gonna preach to me, not living lesser than qualified. I got my chest up and held high on the Shabbat. I gotta rest up. I tell you why I like to dress up, clean up the inside of my vessel before I get up to get down off of my best up, so y'all can bless us. Not only me, but all the rest of us, the ministers and our beloved shepherd, friend of the bridegroom. And it's designed for you to rise to this tune. For Yahushua here will ride real soon. Y'all give up the praise. All I aim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise another day. And Yahuwah is made another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise. All I aim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise another day. And Yahuwah is made another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise. All I aim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise another day. And Yahuwah is made another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise. All I aim is the ancient of days. In Yahushua we establish our ways. Y'all give up the praise another day. And Yahuwah is made another chance to make sure that you save. Y'all give up the praise.
Yeah, shalom, man. What's good? It's your boy Big Breezy. I'm rocking with my uncle one time. Y'all haven't heard that new creature? I need y'all to go listen to that because I got Lost and Found coming out this April, the Most High willing. I got some pretty nice features on there for my peoples. From Superstar Faye, Joe Gang, Jay Rich, Big Dre, Big Lee, Cookie Monster, Sweet Tea. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole family, man. You know how we doing, man. It's Kadash music, man. Ain't nothing else out there. Big Breezy.
Oh shoot, it was 7 p.m. Yo, I got the roll, cuz.
Fuck roll.
Y'all, 7 p.m. time to slide in the service. 7:15, we almost live in person. 7:30, we gonna give them rhymes in the worship. 8 o'clock, we stop, it's time to dive in the verses. Chapter in the book, we look, finding our purpose. The fine print connect without writing in cursive. These girls spend time go pricing them purses. So worth way more than the price of a Birkin. I'm learning, you can go out splurging, get these things. But what's the point? You ain't saved, your sin remain. They look at cool and wanna shift the blame. But now you got space, go and make a different change. And if you don't, well, then it's a shame. Sinners want to vibe, I'm on a different wave. Niggas headed to the pit of rage. Driving down the highway to hell, you gonna tell them go and switch your blades, huh? And if we tell them where they listen still, all they care about spinning blocks and hitting drills. We used to worry about lynch mobs and getting killed. The feeling now my own people turn me to Emmett Till. We sat down and we ate, it's time to flip the bill. Oh, you ordered kata? That's an expensive meal. And Yahuwah ain't forget, he just kept passing on the debt while we slept, he gave us Benadryl. Now Elohim waking us up, Yehudi first, if you ain't that, you taking a dump. We was under the hood, you just spacing the trunk. Meaning we keep this thing moving, you just space for the junk. Nigga, go and get it right while it's still a chance. Stop spinning around, you ain't a still a fan. Yeah, you need a ruach in that inner man before you punch out of that clock of life and kick the can. Don't need to have a hook to say my song is tough. I'ma let you go, I know I held you long enough. Yehudi gang till death, that's all we got is us. Leave these snakes in the back and let them wash my dust. Yehudi gang till death, that's all we got is us. Leave these snakes in the back and let them wash my dust.
Yahudi gang till death. It's a movement.
just where you at, where you take it or where you run. Rain gon' fall, but it's needed though. Essential for any seed to grow. Best believe it, bro. Storm gon' come. Your storm gon' come to show you just where you at, where you take it or where you run. Rain gon' fall, but it's needed though. Essential for any seed to grow. Best believe it, bro.
Yeah, I don't need no umbrella. Don't wanna get soaked, but rain help the growth for this young fella. If I'm gonna race, I remove the weight so I can run better. Posted, I'm on the wall like a corner stove with them slum dwellers. Waiting all the way from the night down to the morning. Awaken from my mood that I might not be found snoring. Cats complain when it's downpouring, it sound boring. But in Aleph Malakim, all Yahoo allowed for a covenant to our arm. He gave the first and the latter. To all of Yasha all, plus the dispersing is scattered. Yeah, the storm's gonna come, and some can turn to disaster or stand through it. See the sun come return thereafter.
Storm gon' come. Your storm gon' come to show you just where you at, where you take it or where you run. Rain gon' fall, but it's needed though. Essential for any seed to grow. Best believe it, bro. Storm gon' come. Your storm gon' come to show you just where you at, where you take it or where you run. Rain gon' fall, but it's needed though. Essential for any seed to grow. Best believe it, bro. If storm gon' come and rain gon' fall, make sure your heart is anchored. Unless you surely drift away, and then you'll be in danger. If you's a sheep, you better make your way back to the manger. Let that avenger find you unaware in his anger. That's danger to play around with the Mashiach. Can't turn away from your sins, despite the thing that he dropped. Just to be strong enough to own his back, carry your sins. Then climb the top of a mountain just so you can make it in. Man, come on. How you gon' sit and make excuses? He never heard one from the man that healed you with his bruises. Chosen to take affliction when he can do all that he chooses. But in the end, his trust was you to not use him as foolish. Your storm gon' come to show you just where you at, where you take it or where you run. Rain gon' fall, but it's needed though. Essential for any seed to grow. Best believe it, bro. Storm gon' come. Your storm gon' come to show you just where you at, where you take it or where you run. Rain gon' fall, but it's needed though. Essential for any seed to grow. Best believe it, bro. Storm gon' come. Rain gon' fall.
YG, get down and lay down. It's a takeover, nigga. Who you with, who you with, who you with, huh? Who you with, who you with, who you with, what? Yeah, you know the book, Halim 2, come and kiss the pen. Lest his wrath start to kindle, now the sun is pissed. Imagine hearing another man name get uttered from your chick. During sex, now you vexed, you thinking about another dude. How you think you who would feel? Had it with your other shit. Cheating with these foreign gods. You forgot his government name? Man, it's a shame. False idol worship. We entertain, whipping the range, glistening chains. But he ain't got a problem with you getting these things. But when things got you, it's a problem. This I'll explain. In that time of darkness, when you hit the grave, you need something then to stand against the flames. Fire retardant. Ruach HaKodesh, the only thing survive is awesome. A seed gotta die for it to rise up from the garden. Your past crimes, your pardon. The chaff will delete, but it'll gather up the wheat when it's time for the harvest. Who you with? 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 Who you with, huh? Who you with? 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 What? Who you with? Is it Yahoo team or the enemy? Elohim or Satan, ain't no in between. You hearing me? Play for the Yahoo team of the winning team. No, bro, I'm not confused. I know exactly what I mean. Won't see me getting tipsy. I ain't drunk on that lean. Keep a clear mind. I ain't high. I know what I believe. Aki, I'm sober. Weight of the world be on top of my shoulders. And I need help. Got a flock full of soldiers. Best believe we fighting, rocking with a team of Vikings, and they not from Minnesota. Defending we fight. Plus consent to what's right. It's more to it than just getting on mic. Spit what we write. But when it comes down to mine, or my enemy's life, there's no decision. she go in the kitchen, get me a knife, and I'm cutting them off. These villages like dice, but I'm I ain't trying to deal with nothing that's false. Jewish and Christian alike, I throw them up like a ball, and care less the first one of them fall, man, fuck them all. Who you with? 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 Who you with, huh? Who you with? 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 What? Who you with? Is it Yahudim or the enemy? Elohim or Satan, ain't no in between, you hearing me? Who you with? Huh? Who you with?
Every nation in every region now has a decision to make. Either you are with us,
Yahudi,
or you are with the terrorists. Either you're with us, either you love freedom and with nations which embrace freedom, or you're with the enemy. There's no in between. You're either with us or you're with the enemy. That's clear. I will continue to make that clear.
Yahudi.
No weapon formed against me should prosper because I got mine. Pray my soul go with you, who the day is my time. Today is my time. Pray my soul go with him, today is my time. Today is my time. No weapon formed against me should prosper because I got mine. Pray my soul go with you, who the day is my time. Today is my time. Pray my soul go with him, today is my time. Today is my time. The weapons of our warfare not carnal but strong through Elohim, to pulling down strongholds like Shamshon with Philistines. Through Yahuwah I'm rich, but they wanna take my wealth. So as I did time before, I gotta go and shake myself. You think his strength came from his head, you only scratch the surface. You see it came through his obedience if you stop and focus. I didn't get this on my own, this ain't no boast to me. Get you with each one of your eyes and tell me what you see. Yeah, I may tote a pistol, but I got artillery, armed with the same mind as other Eastern Elohim. We all got to stand comfort, that comfort kit the bigger whatsoever need. Cause I forward for my learning. Yes, I'm learning that the scripture ain't just made for me to quote them, but it got to be inside like DNA, so I'm encoding. So when my youth come to finally stop and take my death, I can hear you who will say, well done, soldier, take your rest. No weapon formed against me should prosper because I got mine. Pray my soul go with you, who the day is my time. Today is my time. Pray my soul go with him, today is my time. Today is my time.
No weapon formed against me, you prosper. And I ain't talking 9 milli over literal chopper. Nigga, just stop it. Yehudi, the dream team. He want me kicked off the roster. That's Satan, the great dragon. I gotta go kill this monster. Cause me and him be battling. Try and get in my conscience and turn me away from y'all. They say his mission accomplished. Cause this time it's running short here. And I know we getting more scared. So I fight his demons with obedience and more prayer. Still I keep the sword near, right along with their armor. But I know my weapons aren't gonna be carnal to win this warfare. They mighty through Yahuwah, cause in the end, I look to be with him a troop way better than Hawaii and Aruba. Imagine you staring down the barrel, right up on your shooter, delete you using a finger, like he typing on computers, kill you in cold blood that you die. But in the future, the heritage of his people will rise up to see Yahusha.
No weapon formed against me should prosper because I got mine. Pray my soul go with you, who the day is my time. Today is my time. Pray my soul go with him, today is my time. Today is my time. No weapon formed against me should prosper because I got mine. Pray my soul go with you, who the day is my time. Today is my time. Pray my soul go with him, today is my time. Today is my time.
Not going back. I'm not going back to Egypt, cause there were you who were freed us. We are not to return seeking, that's what our law teaches. That they evilly entreated us with bondage and beat us. Abarim, chosen people. You can have the pyramid of dead men's bones who brought dread with their throne. No looking back, misery remain kin, and that's a fact. Motion blended in with the skin till it's liver is hair, white as snow. That you know Abarim is black. All the worship done in Egypt is idolatry. Anubis and Nefertiti belong in the garbage with your wizards and witches, jackal head, man body. Your mythology dumb as the Greeks. We neither bow or acknowledge. We Yahudim, mother Abarim. Ha'olahim is Yahuwah and Yahusha is the Malak Kamalakim. He called his son out of Egypt, so the scripture redeemed the Galilee, cause he shall be called the Nazarene. Not a pharaoh that built cities with shackles and killed kids for radical reasons of mathematical griefs. Moshe chose to suffer affliction with his people instead of enjoying the pleasure of seeing four seasons. Going back to Egypt, cause there were you who were freed us. We are not to return seeking, that's what our law teaches. That they evilly entreated us with bondage and beat us. Abarim, chosen people, misery, we don't need them. I'm not going back to Egypt, cause there were you who were freed us. We are not to return seeking, that's what our law teaches. That they evilly entreated us with bondage and beat us. Abarim, chosen people, misery, we don't need them.
It's complicated. It does not even begin to describe America's relationship with Egypt. In exchange for more than $1 billion of your tax dollars a year, the land of the pharaohs has been a partner. But Egypt is also run by a man many resent as a modern-day pharaoh, clinging to power through police brutality and rigged elections, while his average subject scratches by on $6 a day.
Now the story is an allegory for seeing how Yahusha delivered us from the bunch we in. He coming again with signs of wonders under the sound of his trumpet. What are y'all playing with them pyramids and mummies? Y'all should y'all
get out of here so I can see. Everybody who got up here. Bruce, yeah. Frederick, appreciate you, Frederick. Rashida down. Oh, what you doing posting up here? Chantel we want you to see you on the Shabbat. She might, oh, Lachey down. We here. What's she? She lonely? No, the baby. Oh no, I thought you said she lonely. Only the lonely. Well, Val, I thought Val claimed she was all well and were in. She can't got that plate, did she? She was down, I seen her down at the clinic. I went to the COVID test that day. She was down there, she was picking cotton off people's clothes. She said she couldn't get to Mississippi to do the field. She started picking off people's clothes. Shaquille, Shaquille down. That's that, yeah, they did. They got that, I forgot they got that weak bladder. That wasn't me either. If you listen, you couldn't hear Chris. I don't want to call the person I talked to, but I'm not talking to myself. What was it again, Chris? That is tight. Are you serious? Sean, that's how I knew it. Remember Sean? Way to go, Sean. Sean, I'm still hurt about you in that video. I'm very hurt about that video. I was in that video. I said, that's Sean? He's in a video with my enemies? That's like really tight. But I know he didn't know though. They set him up. That's Justice Hawk. Black Ambition. Appreciate you. I see Black Ambition too on the show. Who is Black Ambition? That's right. Who is Black Ambition? Ryder Black. What ambition you got? Man, I've been thinking you was somebody this whole time. That's you. That's okay, Black Ambition. That's Riley. People coming in the room. I'm doing fine, sir. He is still coughing up. Yeah, okay, tell him. He coughing up markers. That's what you meant to put in there. The kids down, Jerry and Nolan. Who is Jerry? She call him Jerry? Does he know Jerry is not? Jerry not short for Jeremiah. It's not. She should know Jerry is short for Gerald. Right. Or Jerome. It's not or Jerome? No, I think your name Jerome, they call you Ronnie. No, Jerome is what they call Jerry, yeah. Jerry for Jerome? Yeah, his name Jerome, they call him Jerry. Yeah, mother don't know Jerry Seinfeld named Jerome. Hi, but no, you know me and you ain't no friend. I heard you up here. Golden, the young bull, AC in the building. He must have brought the shift. I don't see the bull. Bull is a young bull. I got it. Listen, I couldn't come back unless I had a funny. I've been waiting on to use that one. No, preacher sent one of his goons last service down there. Had it been my goon, you would have made it Wednesday night. Called out Boogie. Oh, no, Boogie, no, don't you dare do that. Shit, he done. Boogie done. I'm so disappointed with Boogie. Boogie all talking and a humble IQ, like I thought Malcolm was. And that man sat here and made that video. They had an interview with Justin about the interview, about it. Has he asked the winning team for an interview? Has he called us saying, winning team, let me interview y'all. Y'all put out here. I must interview him about that video. Listen, we want to do the whole opening, show it on Zim already. I'm trying to figure, oh, that's the one I'm with Boogie back there in the back. Tell like the police said when I thought I got one, it's one more in the woods. You went along with that stuff Boogie did? I'm looking at, take a card out of your, throw someone else under, but who? One of my winning team members. Didn't make you all aware of our recent release. If that had been made known to y'all, y'all would have invited us to be on the interview. But somebody on winning team, Big Cookie did that? What is Breezy thinking? Not Lee. I refuse to believe. Hold on. Was it Whitney? Was it Beyonce? Jennifer? Ain't but one dirty scam boogie, no good rat crumb I could think of that could have did it. Could it? Who? They not poor. They rich. Rich, you done. You done. We been want to stomp him out. Have we not? So he join our hit list. Sooner we get opportunity. Slit his throat. And you know what I do? I like slit his throat, sew it up, and while I slit his throat, hook him to an IV where he get some more blood. Sew it up. Make sure he all right. Yeah, appreciate it, preacher. Slit it again. So somebody try to call me about, what them big plastic tote. Give me about 20 of them plastic tote full of blood. It's gonna be a while. And I started slitting that joker. Slitting like a stuck hog. Traitor. I'm a different breed. What kind of dog is you? A Doberman pincher, they turn on you and bite you. A chow. Oh, all them dogs. Y'all know the most disloyal dogs. Chow gonna be one. German Shepherd. A wolf and a dog. He rightfully bites you because you should have made a wolf a dog. Doberman pinchers were really bad about that. They're turning about 5 years. They're turning and kill you. No, Rottweiler, they fake. Who? What's off a dog? Doberman, yeah, until they turn around and kill you. You seen the movie The Omen? They was on the movie The Omen, they killed people. You raised 4 of them at one time? 3 at one time. How many years you had them? Real short, like you. In 5 years they kill you. You'd put a count in there to look around. 10 years I put a kill that joker 5 years ago. Yeah, they will. They're notorious for. Look up right quick. The top disloyal dog that turn their own. No, I'm just serious. I know chows are number one for biting. Believe it or not pit bulls. People think pit bulls. They're really not. Chows are number one. Dogs that'll bite you, chows are number one. Golden Retriever, he running. He'll run them. That Afghan hound, my uncle had one run 70 miles an hour. Afghan hound, not number one for this. No, those are, least obedient dog? No, we don't want no disobedient. Any dog can do it. Any dog black gonna be disobedient. Who bite? My uncle had, let me ask you a question. Come on, big man. Pop up here, big man. Come up here, big man. You grew up in the city of Atlanta. Right down from Stewart Avenue, with all kind of prostitute and pipes and drug needle laying on the ground. Where you to see an Afghan hound downtown Atlanta? One stop. This is when you know to check a black man's stuff. You ask, he's like, Have you ever heard county line? Yeah, I know how to count the line. I tell you what, you run straight out 166 till it run out. Know who? Oh, it still is. So see that he gonna tell me it was the suburb. It's still, yeah. And you keep running on out there. Why your wife looked at your little dog said, I can't be a part of it. I'm just saying her. Was she there? Was Keisha? Let me ask you this. Was Keisha there? Okay, so I ain't gonna believe it. We need two. Our law, you gotta have two witnesses. If Keisha was there, and Keisha, was you over there when he seen them happen again? How? We can't believe it. Go ahead. What else y'all had? Go ahead. Your aunt had a lease. Why is Keisha crying? Your aunt had a lease office? Your aunt was a motorcycle police and she had a motorcycle police and he had Afghan hound. Jump the fence like this. And get out. And they want you to pet him. Hey, y'all ever seen a dog jump out and ask you to pet him and then he bites you? If you didn't pet the dog, then, first of all, let me tell you, if a dog wants you to pet them, what they're gonna do typically, they're gonna downsize themselves, minimize themselves, and they're gonna wag their tails. Come on, Kerry, I ain't gonna be able to. There's too much going on. Afghan hound ain't gotta do all that. They just pop, go hit you and go. Hold on, let's start here. Let me say, hold on. Don't keep things. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna let the audience vote. Don't try to cock turn, because I don't want you to look at these members with no hate in your heart. I'm gonna get you that information. How many of y'all feel like Kerry deserve a check? Oh, a lot of folks support you. That go. You ain't even got to put on a check. Let me get that back. A lot of them support you. Don't even get no check. Man, come on, put that check up. You know about doing no food like that. What you think? You don't go where these folks raise their hand. Hey, man, how many of y'all believe in this story? Oh, one named Sire, one named King. Royal name. What's the last one? Royal and Science. Royal and Sire. King, Sire, and Royal. King, Sire, and Royal. They bite you on their big dog. They big. Let me tell you what. This is how that works. Just so y'all know for the record. Typically, by dog size is where your bites come in. Okay. Dogs that bite you on the ankle are typically smaller dogs. Leg bite. Dogs, when you deal with Doberman Pinscher, Rottweilers, you deal with dogs like these are throat biters. They're high biters. They're not going to come down. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get Shaquille O'Neal to come play basketball with your toddler. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to come in your house and the ball this big and jump in the air and slam it. He's going to go for a bigger goal. So typically bigger dogs will tend to go for the throat, jugular area. That's just how they're designed. Smaller dogs are lower biting dogs. Y'all got what I'm saying? Believe it or not, I know some, I've done some everything. Oh, he wasn't trying to kill. So the dog would tell Kerry, he jumps, said, Kerry, pet me. Then Kerry don't pet, he said, I ain't trying to kill you. I'm gonna bite him. What'll kill me is seeing all this action. They're highly intelligent. My uncle dog was highly intelligent. You think let me ask you something. You think your neighbor, your aunt who owned a store, who was a police bicycle checker, was smarter than my uncle dog? I'm just asking, I want your honest opinion. No, come on, get a check. Come on, big man. That's serious. We're not playing about how fast. My uncle dog ran 70 miles an hour, and nobody ain't gonna prove it. No, the dog dead now, so you ain't got no proof. And cameras went out like that back then. We ain't camera. You just look the dog run, like 20, 70. How many people y'all seen clocking a cheetah? Do y'all know how many hands? Who know the fastest speed of the cheetah been clocked at? Hands. All right, good answer. That's why. Hold on, Boo. You got to answer. Your hand was up. You had two hands up. No, I saw two hands up. Do Boo get a check or she need to answer the question? They said they need to answer the question. What is it? 76. That wasn't bad. That should be good. It's actually so the typical cheetah runs about 6 to 8 miles an hour. They just give them 70 because there's no way. They don't know you clocking them. They be like, I knew you were clocking. I'd have cut it on. I put on some different shoes. You know what I'm saying? You catching animals off guard anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because then when you look at Ari, what do y'all figure Ari run? Hands. Side, heel. Home. How many had a vote on who the first person get a check? How many folks knew today who getting a check? Hand. I want names. Who y'all send up? Hey, who you say can get the check? Care. 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 Aki Karen, who? And Aki Chris. Come on, Chris. Get here, the kids. The kids our future. Listen, he ain't gonna get no. Once he fail him, this could scar him the rest of their life, cause he got to deal with our wrongs. This ain't. Listen, it's for the kids, y'all. Give the kids a hand clap. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris, for the kids. This one I knew just wasn't gonna make it. He ain't had out no check. It was all willingness. Folks see him just the draws on stretched out. I said, if I were there, I already know. He done lost control. The only way to keep people in power and keep them in check is to make sure they put a check on their board. What happened? When you were growing up, this a new world. This a different world. Ain't that right? Kids rule now, ain't that right? Where my Yahoo demon? You know, you heard they told you they the future. Ain't that right? So what was the speed we got? What speed? Somebody had, 25 miles an hour? No, 35. What was you finna say? 48 and 50. No, he ain't gonna get that far. Ari ain't gonna get that bad. He big, he fast, heart too low. He got too much weight. But you think about though, 550 pounds coming at you at 35 miles. You think about when they hit you. 550 with the impact and that weight hitting you is enough to knock the wind out you. Only you who are concerned. Hold on, Bruce said about 100. Who is that? Roddy, that's you? They said Roddy that parking lot, told them to get a count. They didn't know if they had Roddy at the airport. They looking at this serious. Y'all know we got the busiest airport in the world. Man, they got called back all up 285. So they like, we need immediate numbers on these so we know what we're gonna tell these folks to go. We're gonna Uber these people. Riley, your line. I watching that thing. About 100. Riley, we did a number. It's about 100. He said, they're like, why you keep saying about 100? He said, because there ain't nobody left. Listen, these people here, incredible people. Let me tell you people who failed at security. The white Segway driver. That man on that Segway walking around trying to impress folks. Pray about the Segway boy. So the white headed boy, the white running, he seen somebody, he wanted to impress him, got on there pretty little executive shirt and everything. That joker hit that bench, just flipped that Segway, was still dragging. Humpback got suspended. He can't even, listen, do you know they made him go to school to ride a bike? Okay, I mean, the man got suspended. Did the man get, these folks think I'm making this stuff up. They want him to take a training class on riding a bike. Cause you know he walked, so he driving that thing like this, him. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's amazing. Yes, sir. Who will? Come on, Humpback, we can't hear that. It's for the kids, isn't it right? That's amazing. Look at him. Humpback, we ain't had to take no classes for bike riding. What we had to do? Just suspended for bike riding. What they do? Oh, hold on, y'all hear that? He did not get suspended. They did not take him out. They had to just make sure he wasn't drinking. Why would my job take it? I need that check. Do y'all know how hurt I be? I'm at work. They thinking, we need to see if you, why would your job ask you, are you drinking? That's typical you driving an automobile. You're on a bike. Why am I questioning your motor skills with alcohol? What is this saying you're doing when you're driving? You're driving how? Drunk. And they didn't suspend. But yeah, it's for the kid. I want you to think that, listen, it might look like I enjoyed this. Inside, my heart bleeds. No, that's the truth. My heart bleeds. How y'all think it moved from there and run through the rest of my body? It has to. So anyway, these are special people, right? Y'all the only people. I can sleep on steps. Stretched out the long. Listen, you know how the steps, no, how you know how the steps, listen. I was sleep like this. Y'all see that? Listen, these people here, y'all, listen, y'all incredible though. I mean, I love it. Y'all incredible people. So I was sleep like this. And we're gonna leave this up here. So we just leave it. So this is how I was slept on the step. Me, I was just laid across one step. I gotta stretch out. Listen, you gotta harp these people. You can't find, and don't go on. This is what some of y'all mess up at. You probably walk on the street and just type, Ivan. They'll be like, what? Riley. You know, you're looking for people like, it's gotta be another one. We have all the originals. Anything you find out gonna be a copy. So we have Princess. Yeah, you are normally crazy. Ain't that right? Very normally crazy. What's my? You all right? You might have hot. You got menopause. You just hot. Don't get Riley started. Look at him right now. Them eyebrows start jumping. I don't know what's gonna go. Malcolm, you about ready up now? Malcolm, we ain't found no little young old freak around about 59. So. And I tell you, we looking at it. They out there too. There's a clean old freak around in the late 50s, 60s. Ain't that right? A little cobwebby, but they still work. Talk to y'all a little bit today. And in Belarus today. Y'all let that man get away with this stuff? Yeah, preachers just love the word Belarus. I'm like, what is this man talking? And y'all sat here, nobody didn't get up and say, oh, we're not doing that. Belarus, that's what I hear me talking about? Belarus? Now let's look up, see what's going on in Belarus. No, but I know what's going on over here. No, you don't have to look it up. Don't worry about it. I know what's going on over here. And I guess we kind of one of them trimesters where we looking at this whole thing getting ready to erupt. A lot more than what people think. I tried to tell Greek about it. But Greek said, well, remember that day? It ain't, yeah, this normal right here. This happening every day. He started shaking his head. I told him, man, why you say that, Darren? You probably never been in the military. That man was over there in Qatar, and he was in there sunbathing. He ain't been in no war over there. That man been over there on vacation out. That's where they go for vacation over there. Now, listen, this is more serious than what people even realize. This war will pretty much erupt into, it will divide people globally. This is not just no American situation. Everybody's gonna draw a line in the sand. When you deal with Islam, when you deal with Judaism, all of the pretty much major of the religions evolved from those two. Islam evolved from a part of what they would call Judaism. Buddhism, if you watch, all the religions somewhat play, you'll find a female deity. With us, we have Maryam. She's not a deity to us, but she's the person that we'll credit because, he used her to feather in, bringing in our Yeshua, bringing in Yahushua, Yeshua, our salvation. So each one of these religions, you'll see some that play a female deity and fertility, different things, because they all play off of what they know to be true. With all these religions, this is the thing, and I want people to kind of consider. And I'll let him read this and just, I try not to be before y'all, I try to watch, try to be mindful of my time. This is Romans 5. Also, starting next week, y'all come in a little earlier because Shamash dropped early. I know y'all sitting around too long. Stay home too long at dark, you're going to sleep, going to tell a lie, claim you got COVID. You had it. You got us sick, but then got well, and then you start lying. So let's just get you in a little earlier. So starting next week, y'all be 7 o'clock. Y'all can make 7 o'clock? How many of y'all don't get off in time? 7 o'clock, because it's starting to get dark early. You don't get off in time, not being 7 o'clock? 12 o'clock? Oh, on the way, okay. So so we'll leave it at 8 o'clock because she got a week she can't make it. You really agree with this? Come on, big man. You didn't even think, come on, big man. 7 o'clock, she can't make it. That's what we got the video for. So she's coming early. So yeah, just move y'all up a little bit so we kind of progress. It's good. Did you feel like, how many of y'all had dashed on y'all list for checks? All right, my people at home, you can put my others. I'm gonna read that. You put them out. Y'all get ready to put your answer. He gonna show me how many of y'all had Dexter on them. And I want to know how many of y'all had Dexter, Chris, Kerry. All right, let me hold on. Halfway there. Let me get my lesson out of the way. For whatever.
Nikatab before.
I'm coming. Who did that? Jahid did that. That was you, Jahid. Come on, big man. Wait a minute. Something wrong with the man. Look at it. There's some people at home, special needs, said, that nigga ain't with us. I'd be surprised. I'm trying to tell you, it did by itself. I want to do something, but I want to peel that onion something. I want to peel it. I just want to peel it back one time. Y'all just see me crying. I'll peel it like an onion. Oh, Ray Lewis joke. Like Ray Lewis. He went and looked like, Ray Lewis. Right here what he said. Yeah, I killed them boys in Atlanta. No, he was with them though. No, he didn't get that. Was the jury. Apparently, the jury found it that way. You know what's bad? I'm gonna read this and I tell you. For whatever was Qatar written
before
was
Nikatab Tadlamada
written to show us, teach us, instruct us,
so that through endurance,
going through without quitting,
and through the nakum,
comfort
of the Kitabim,
of the writings,
we might have tikva,
accord, and something that brings hope to us. That's kind of how they looked at it. I guess for our people culturally, it was so important that things they use was symbolism to their belief. I think today for people, a lot of things they do, they don't see the symbolism in it. Just like when a person went out from their home or they saw the family, seeing the family gave them the tikva, the hope of it will continue because we have someone to air to carry it further. When they went out to the fields, they were able to dig, and in digging and planting, they know it gave them the tikva of they were looking to receive something, seeing something come back up, seeing the manifestation of the work they put into something, seeing it unfold, and seeing it unfold into multiple versus what they put in, they seen it being more abundant. When a farmer, you see ground, you just see, just the road, but when it grow up, you looking at, this is a lot of stuff. I'm looking, you thinking, man, it don't look as much when you're doing the work and you finish, but when you see it come up, you're looking at, this is gonna take some help. This is showing you how it multiplied the labor they put in. So a lot of things they saw and that they used, they understood how it played a part of their amanah, which is their stability, not causing them from not wavering. For us, we don't typically see that. We don't deal with people that have those type of conversations. The people we deal with have a different type of conversation. Even with Yeshayahu, he said when he saw Uzzah, in the year that Uzzah died, he said, what's that? Uzziyahu, that's who they call Uzzah. When he said, he said, that's when I seen you. He told her how he was high and lifted up and how his train, so I had filled the Mashkan, and filled the temple, Mashkan. So, Magdash. So, with that being happened, then he realized something. He said, I realized that I dwell around people with unclean lips. He looked at the people he dwelt around, and he saw that before he came into and seeing the need to be taught her, which is the pure, to become pure. And for us, a lot of times, we don't recognize where our shortcomings are, and we don't pay attention to things and situations. That's what they're used for, in a sense, to get you to see it's an awakening, because you should have known that before. But like sometimes you could blame yourself for not when you can't. Why didn't I know that before? You ain't gonna believe it. To everything is a time of the season. Just like when you plant a seed. The day I plant it, I'm supposed to reap it? No, it's a time for that. It was a time to plant. It's a time to live. It's a time to die. So everything starts to make sense when you're looking for things unfolding for you. when it was the season for you to plant, for you to reap that harvest, did you do it? Like a lot of times, nothing happened for me. I never see. Well, you got to look at it. Does it make sense that I go to the field and reap when I sowed nothing? Now, he gave Yasharal that opportunity when he gave him Jerusalem. And he allowed them to realize, I gave you a city you didn't even build. I let you get trees you didn't even plant. So they understood the value of favor, which we have to understand. Everything we've gotten, you ain't got it because of works, because then it wouldn't be what they call grace. So it was needful for us to fall into a situation and realize if you put the work in, then of course there's a reward for it if it's done correctly. Then he let us saw the fact that there were things we obtained that you did absolutely nothing to obtain it. I just gave it to you and it favored you. I talked about on the show how looking at animal shows, you know, of course I love watching them, but in watching them, I had to come to an understanding on how things work. You'll look at, sometimes I want to see it get away. And sometimes to get away, I don't want to see it get away. I want to see it get caught. And I feel bad for the predator that chased it. And then, you know, the narrator might tell them how the female, typically the major hunter, how her family, you know, they tell the story. I'm going to let them talk to her. If she loses again, it's always one of you, but the next time she misses, her cubs will die. And you're like, oh, blank. And then like they got it from her. When they talking, it's like they talk, I know that camera say, I know that thing say, I know that nigga lying. I ain't even hungry like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really running, trying to get my kicks on, but I know they lying. Got them folks at home thinking I don't know what I'm doing. And then they finally get one. Sheba has finally fed her cubs. Oh, you know, anyway, you be buying it too. You don't realize you just stupid because you done bought the whole story. But anyway, I started to realize, like sometimes you'll watch animals get wounded, and when they get wounded, you'll watch, you know, if it's the product, they'll stand, they'll wait. Listen, like saying so she hurt, they'll sit there for a minute. They do that number right now. They finna walk. They say, they have to consider the pride. They must move on. They just take off walking. Because they're like, we ain't got no hospital. When we go out, I mean, think about it. When they go out and they put everything on the line. One injury can end their whole life. And they all come to grips with, this your situation. But you understand we got a young pride. We got to keep moving on. So with it, you said, man, that's unfair. Like, man, I didn't want it to work out that way. You know, I wanted to work out, they get better. And sometimes other predators will come in, hyenas will come in and kill them. And you think, man, it didn't have to go that way. But he said, it had to go that way. See, if you don't buy into the concept that he knows what he's doing, then you tend to doubt him and disbelieve him on what it is he does. Okay, so that wasn't you. That shouldn't go that way. It's people feel like that should have been you that should have gotten killed. Should I turn around and make it you? No. I favored this situation for it to happen that way. I favored your situation and it didn't happen to you. So sometimes you give criticism to how things go sometime and how it shouldn't have went and how it should have went. He said it could have easily turned around and be a whole nother way. But I favored this situation for it to happen that way. And I think when we come into that understanding, we tend to deal with things a little differently. You tend to consider you ain't just an accident. You ain't just a by chance happening. I favored you. I favored you. Nothing got past me. Nothing about you gets past me, escape me. You got to come in there and understand. Let me tell you something. This is all useless. It's useless. Because first of all, until you have a certain level of understanding in a relationship, when I say it's useless, understand me first, okay? We need it. It's very valuable, but it's useful. It's useless if you don't understand how to use it, okay? Like Daoud when he had the armor, Shaul armor. Useful? Well, it was useful. It was useless to him because he didn't know how to use it. But it was useful because Shaul looked at what you saying you can't use. This what I use, I'm still here. So you counted something, a bunch of heavy junk, you know what I'm saying, in my way. But he looking at, I'm still alive, son, and I've been fighting with it. So it's very useful for me. So it's important for you when you're listening to really go into a deeper listening ability to where you really kind of understand when you're walking through, He favored every one of these situations that happened the way it was. It couldn't go any other way. You can rethink Adam in the gun all you want. It couldn't go no other way. There was no other way for it to go. It didn't throw him off. It didn't catch him by surprise. I favored that situation to go that way. It was needful for it to go that way. But it generates back to a purpose. And that's what we're trying to begin to understand. Because now, where the majority of us, where we sat, every situation that happened, we take it for quitting. We take it for, that's why I don't run that hard. That's why I don't put that much into it. And you don't realize that's why you don't get that much out of it. And that's why you ain't gonna make it. Because you hadn't come into the realization of, he has to allow us to see both working. I gotta see his working, I gotta see my working. Because it's always gonna be, I'm gonna always want to second guess anything he does. I'm gonna want to second guess it. If he let me get $100, I mean, really 120 been better. That way I could have paid my tithes, I still have been had 100. Because in the rate, I don't have 100. I got to pay 10 of that in tithe and then offering. So really, did I get 100? I did get 100. I just want more than what he gives me. And because that's our appetite, we tend to always question him on things. So he has to allow things to happen to where we come into a subjection to where I appreciate. It's enough. And that takes time to grow to that level. It takes time, it takes experience. You can't just get that in a lesson. I don't care what I tell you, it ain't, oh, I got it. You're gonna get it with the teaching and with the experience. And a lot of times that's what we lack. You got an experience, what you lack now is the teaching. I know someone, well, I got that experience, you don't have the teaching. Now, what hinders you? These two things these are two things that are predicated on you getting the Ruach HaKodesh. You gotta have experience, okay? You gotta be taught. Same thing when he came to the Talmudim, the 12 Talmudim, the Shalach, they call the apostle. He gave the Ruach HaKodesh as soon as he got them. You know, so they need to be taught. They need to be taught. When he breathed on, told them to receive the Ruach HaKodesh, he was positioning them. That was after teaching them for 3.5 years, though. So you come in, you're supposed to get it as soon as you walk in the door. It's impossible. Because it's a certain amount of experience you have to have. It's a relationship that has to be created. Because things going to challenge that relationship. Things going to push it. I get challenged with it to say, okay, where we at? We don't have to literally quit, but you can quit in yourself. You don't have to literally faint. You can faint in your mind. And you have to grow and get to a certain level to where you process things to realize at the end of the day, why are you doing everything that you're doing? And you know, a lot of times, whether people admit it or not, the majority of the time, it's so people will speak well of us. Everybody wants a certain confident life. And sometimes we're pushed, and nothing wrong with having the ambition to want and to desire to get, but it's always important to make sure we keep him centered. Centered. Everything centered, okay? This is something a lot of times, you know, be careful, won't see how that easy. It'll move. He talked about one time in the book of Yeshayahu, he said Sadiq, he was gonna lay, what was it, to the line. Then he said he's gonna put Sadiq to the plummet. So the plumb line, you'll take a string, you'll put it down, you pull it tight. For when we build a wall, you pull the string up from the ground and pop it. Pow! One time, you can take it up and put a line. Tell them lay to the line. That's the plumb line. That's how you do it. It's a string. It's got chalk on it. You stretch it out. Once you stretch it where you want it, you pick that string up from the ground. It's on the ground. It'll pop the ground. It's like pop. You can pick it up and leave a chalk line. That's where you lay. Lay it to the line. Y'all got it? Now I tell you I lay it to the line, because that's what we do. We put a plumb line. That keep it now. You don't put it. He said just lay it straight. If I lay it, I'm gonna do it eye straight. When I get thumb, I'm saying it's straight, but I'm gonna be doing it number him. Because I'm trying to fixate it to where I don't have to come back. I don't want to correct what I do, and it's right in who eyes. So you say if it's straight, why you leaning? Oh, it's straight. I'm just looking because it ain't straight. If it's straight, you can do like this, and there's no fault in it. And that's what he got us to do. Now, we have to take our works, and we got to lay them against the word, because the word is straight. Y'all got it. It's straight. Put your works up against it. That way you can see what you're doing. Yeah. What we do, we ain't going to put the plummet. I'm just going to put my works down. Yeah, it's straight. You twist it all up, bent over between your own leg like you're trying to kiss you behind, It ain't straight. And you bending yourself all out position because now we get to a point of trying to justify. But this is a part of your growth. You have to, listen, I'm criticizing because this is where I've been. Then you gotta not succumb to it. First thing is to getting to what you want to do, you gotta get to a confession. The confession is not good unless you believe it works to salvation. Let me help y'all out, and me. The most critical part of you coming is before you get to Ruach HaKodesh, okay? If you have a heart attack, how many people feel like that's major? A heart attack. That's something immediate to deal with, or just when you, as soon as you can get to it? What if you got something that's stressing and pressing? Take care of that, and as soon as you get through with that, take care of the heart attack. So what should be done? Drop it, heart attack for. But what if your toenails need to be clipped? It's interesting. That's interesting. So don't clip the toenails. Going straight to heart attack. That's right. But what if you need to get a liner because it looked like your head, it like Eddie the Monster, it just looped around. No. So get a barber to come up there and give you a line right quick. Just line it up around your beard. But why that wouldn't be? Interesting. So because that heart attack is that important, well, that's how you gotta look at your salvation. You're gonna have to lay everything else aside. But in order for you to do it, and everybody will agree, but you hadn't agreed in our actions. See, this is all a part of growth for us, but just know where you're at. I'm criticizing, but I'm criticizing with correction for all of us, okay? No one, who in here disagrees with what I just said, which is easy? Who all agrees with what I said? Okay, everyone agreed with it, but all of us are not doing it. You see what I'm saying? So what we have now is what we done when we were at other religions. I don't want to try to name no religion. You can say it with our mouth, but what he wants is the attributes. Y'all got it? I don't want to eat an orange because it's juicy. I want to eat an orange. No doubt, it's delicious, but I want the benefits. Y'all, I want the benefits, okay? Otherwise, I'm getting a filler. What happens when people come and people watch in and listen, people come here, you guys are just going for the sweet taste. You're not going for the benefits. When you're going for the benefits, that's the Ruach HaKodesh. Because where we at right now, people don't even realize it. He has actually, it's almost like a film over the top of the world. People don't even realize it's at destructive. I told y'all not getting 10 more years. Forget it. This thing is at break. Everything he told you he has done, he is doing. People have not adjusted themselves and corrected themselves properly to start looking at, where am I? Where am I? Am I positioning myself for his return so I can leave? A woman, she get ready to get married in the morning. What she need to be doing tonight? What she need to be doing tonight? Get some sleep. Well, getting clean. Get her hair done, makeup. Well, she got to have things in preparation because she's looking tomorrow's the big day. Whatever she does. Don't y'all know he getting ready to come back? He's looking at you ain't made no preparation. See, the Adar, which is the Hebrew word for congregation, is his bride. Well, his bride has to make sure she's got herself in a purification state. Well, for us, that's going to encounter with us making sure we, I would say, but basically got ourselves to be pure, tahor, which means we're going to remove things that cause her to be contaminated. Lying, lusting, fornication, hatred, malice, whatever it might be, adultery, lusting, evil communication. All these things are things that, because this will put you in position where you could be acceptable. Okay? See, how we're going to look at this? We'll look at it from the point of when the Kohen would accept the zabah, the sacrifice. His job was to make sure it met the measure, not his measure, the measure that's already been laid, okay, the plumb line. So when he looks at it, it can't have any defects. It can't have a curvy spine. It can't have a crook. It can't have a broken leg. You know what I'm saying? It can't have spots or sores on it. He said it's unacceptable. That because he had to know what was the will, what was his desire. And if I accepted that, you know what that's saying? He ain't got a clue what all he want. The man, he clueless. There's no way he can accept because he don't want it. Anything, he's all that, I reject that. When something come to me, that was the purpose of why we took Yahushua on, why he accepted. He was trying to show us a man without defects. See, first he told her, the defects you seeing, how many of y'all think this something bring all the way to the door, this is probably something he gonna want? Really, you say, you seriously? Seriously, you brought this up here to see, you just being stupid. Would y'all not agree? Walking like, this ain't even an option of, well, I don't want to know. I can't judge. I don't know. I just got to let the man of God tell me. Are we really being serious? The thing walking like that, spinning around. Get Granville some coffee all day. Granville, what you been doing? You sleep. You hanging it. Yeah, it ain't you. Your eyes were touching. It ain't your fault. I thought they were going to clap. They said, just get you some coffee, stand up a little bit. They probably run and play. Meeks, you ain't by yourself. See ya. Go to call Pike Nurses. Tell them to send me 3 bags of dirt. It's one more in the woods. Listen, I'll call and tell them apostle. Y'all sick. Y'all gonna think y'all have me in with that stuff. Oh, you just laughing with your little white friend Wednesday night. Y'all think I ain't watching? I said, spin that camera and let me see it. Go ahead. Who all laugh? Come on. I ain't got no do. My brother called. So, come on, right quick. Something. My brother called. Come on. Just a laughing. Sitting up there laughing. Man, it's not laughing. Somebody put that. I ain't supposed to be out in there. Get on up there somewhere. Just I'll be ashamed of yourself.
We don't get no points for being honest.
You get point. Yeah, you get some point. Get you 2 checks. Honestly. Aaron, you laugh too? He said it laugh in general. If you can laugh as a sergeant, a lieutenant, or a buck private, laugh. Then I laugh. Oh my goodness! Oh, y'all looking for ranks?
They had to think about it too. We were laughing like a meringue.
Jessica, you know you've been on a. Jessica, you can't get too many more checks. Who are they trying to make other folks get checked? You on your way back up here. When Big Lee called, I had to come up and put that check on the board. All the way from Flower. Watch me put that check up. Watch me put that check up. These folks here wide open, man. Woo, they did lawyer day. Good old days. Everybody, look at that, hold on. What Boot? Boot. Don't let that fish caller find out. Boot, you remember laughing Wednesday night, Boot? Don't worry about it, we had a witness. Somebody already said, yo, Boot, laugh. Come on, Boot. Come on, Dave, Boot. Right quick. When Dave hollered, really, all of them laugh. I know that. They started all of them laugh. He looking at it. There's some more out there, ain't that right? You're still a great trade partner. Let me say this. You can eat catfish one time as long as you repent after this. Not y'all, not David Boot now. I'm just putting it out there. Ain't that right? We fall down in tater sauce. For a cat can be like a red snapper. Something wrong with y'all. But anyway, we got the checks out with y'all. I'm so disappointed with y'all. But back on what we need to do on the salvation plan. It's really important that you understand how to create this relationship. And it works the way he set it up. None of us in here were attracted the way we might think we were. The attraction he used, the bait he used, it worked to get us to that particular point. In that, you should grow, because he would tell you, now grow in kind and in the knowledge. So when you get the knowledge, favor comes more to you. Now, first, we were favored for the fact that because of, we look at Abraham, Yasakak, Yaakov. So he favored us through an attraction, you know what I'm saying, and an attachment, you know what I'm saying, similar. So now you start looking at creating favor for yourself. Even when Yahushua came, we figured, didn't you think he favored him? He came, he gave him birth, allowed him to be born, allowed him to live here, so he gave him favor. But we learned later that when they came back from a muhar, that Yahushua had became separated from his mishpachah, his family. his aim, his mother, and his father. They looked for him diligently, but Yahushua had already bedalled himself and had gone back. The muhad over, and he had gone back, and they found him. They looked for him among his own relatives, thinking, if he's not with us, he's with somebody else of our family, when in actuality he was not. He was bedalled. When they found him, they had gone back like you do. You retrap. I can't find my wallet. First thing I think, when was the last time I had it? First, I'm looking around, you see my wallet. Because I'm here, surely it's right in this area, but it's not here. I got to go in a deeper thought, check my office. Not that, let me check my vehicle. It ain't in the vehicle. Let me go back home. I remember it there. When they went back to them, when they know for sure the last time they seen him, it was there in the mashkan. And there he was. He was sitting and he was asking questions and answering questions. And they came and people were astonished at this man's knowledge. And you know what the book told us later he done? This man had grown. Now, when they came, they put the ruler, it wasn't on a day. He been missing that long to be that tall, so put that away. He wasn't fat. They put him on a scale. He hadn't lost a pound. He wasn't scared to weigh it. But he had grown in favor with Elohim and with Anashim. So now you start looking at, we'll count him as the being of Daoud, so you look at favor. We'll count him as the being of Abraham favor. But now we look at the favor he gained of himself. At some point, you need to have a relationship. You need to have something that substantiates you with Yahuwah, not just based off the writing. Otherwise, it has a limit to what it can do. And you limiting your life because you don't, where's your growth with him? Where's your experience with him? You have it, you just don't recognize it because you've allowed so many other things to come. You prayed away most of your strength. Huh? They come for a second, grab. They come grab him. Oh Lord, get me out of this situation. He's gonna get out. See, ooh. He said, if you'd have let it stay, I was gonna work that out. First thing you did though, you panicked. You ain't wait to see what I was gonna do. You ran straight to what you know better. Get me out this suit. And you know what I'm right? Won't he do it? Won't he bring you out? Won't he fix it? Y'all seen it when you ask it. Sometime though, had you let it went the way I wanted, you would have saw what I was gonna do. But sometimes we pray our way out of a situation instead of waiting. Because let's go with the fact that Yahushua told us about how many sparrows were sold. Even the very hairs in your head being counted. And who thinks about who in here ever try to count how many hairs in their head? It's useless, senseless. It's not. You just look and say, I'm getting a bald spot. Now I lost 386,000. I got a bald spot. He said, I know how many you got because I know how many I put there. I know how many I took out. That's how meticulous I am about you. So why wouldn't it be if it was a situation that affects you, I wouldn't have a care about it? Come on, you go cut. How many folks when the hair cut, they jump out the chair to catch it before it hit the ground? Because you don't think nothing about it. It's old. I need to get rid of it for new to come. He said, I kept up with it when I put it in your head. I didn't just grab no bunch of hair like that. You know, black folks just ran through a line. And sometimes, although it's comical, it puts you in a ridiculous state that you don't even understand who you're dealing with. Everything about you, he's so meticulous about it. I know what I did. I made you. I needed you to know that. I didn't know. These people don't even say that I don't know nothing about. Because you need to know that you're working with somebody that's concerned about everything you're concerned about and things you ain't even concerned about, he concerned about it. You need to know that you wasn't just a mistake. You know, my mama told me she don't know who my dad is. So now that means my birth is insignificant because I don't know who my dad and my mama don't know. Really, it was a one-night stand. Wow. Is that what they call it? I know about you. I know how I favored a situation, and I needed somebody to come out with a situation. You know, it's hard to get people to hear people that don't have faults. It is. It's just being honest. It's hard to hear people that don't have fault because you don't believe it. He's coming to a people that's fault, not faultless, faultful. So taking someone that can understand that situation and be able to put it into a understanding or explanation where it makes sense for people so they can start to look at how to create the relationship with the maker. It's very important to have that relationship, very important. Y'all know that in morning, Palau, I don't ask anymore. I just want to say thank you. Because it gets almost to a point as you grow, you start to, now it's a fight, because you know what they say? You need to ask. I said, no, I don't need to ask. Because see, at some point, if I keep asking, it's almost like somebody stupid. My mama says, you go in the grocery store, make sure you bring some grocery bag. What you say? Some groceries. So we'll have some food. Where am I going to? Why would you ask me to bring, as an adult, how would you feel to ask you that? You go in the grocery store, make sure you bring back something to eat. I'm going to get groceries and you asking, yeah, bring some groceries, like some stuff we can cook on the stove and put. How many of y'all would feel like it would be stupid, ridiculous? Well, you ain't gonna believe it. If you feel like that's stupid, I don't want to insult who I serve. Because at some point, he said, you kind of, it kind of almost like you think I'm stupid. I know what you have. Because now I got to get to the point where my confidence has to increase to say, I don't have to constantly keep asking for the same thing. I can just merely say thank you. And it's with a confidence when I do it. To say, now, that don't mean self, don't be one say, you probably need to ask. I mean, I try to block that mind. I don't want to do that. I just want to give you what belongs to you. Because everybody asking. In this time when we're in the most destructive time, all this happen, look how he give us serenity. We keeping Shabbat. What we got? Palestinians all outside of them? ISIS? People bomb threatening us, killing them? No. I mean, these people ain't getting threatened. These people getting bombarded. They keeping Shabbat. Listen, they Shabbat at night. You know what they feeling like? He told her, when it was Layla, you gonna want it to be day. You think the nighttime is hidden. You just hear stuff, but the daytime come, you like, man, the night, well, maybe they'll stop. Now, this was our feet when we came here. Now it's turned back and now people getting to see. All of a sudden, it's only been one complete week almost. And we already associated back to the Holocaust. 1,400 people, Holocaust. I have over 14 million. Y'all hear what I'm saying? You got Holocaust, I got cost exceeding. So, I mean, and it's just to be honest, I'm not trying to minimize because on both sides, it's a bad situation. Because people are victims. Should people have the right to believe what they believe? Yes. People should have the right to believe what they believe. And no one should be able to govern and control that. I am a Yehudi. That's by choice, not by being made to be. I accept it willfully, make that decision through knowledge. Now, and through doing that, I don't feel like any man has a right or a woman to tell me I can't believe and be able to worship Shakar, the Elohim whom I serve, who is you, who is the existing one, to what it is he regulates, as long as it is not destructive to another person. Now, if my religion goes to, well, I got to have a sacrifice, I'm going to have to kill John. Now, at that point, your religion exceeded. Because now that went over. As long as it's within confines of what it is I do, it's not hurting anyone or taking from anyone. It's something that I give back to him. I mean, no, even the courts can't even rule on it. Courts can't rule on it. A court can't rule on what's the right religion. Go to court and say, I want to take them to court for religion. Tell the court to say, tell us the right religion, Your Honor. They can't. Religion can't be regulated by man. It's bad that a court can't do it, and that's why they'll go through to align their laws, and yet governments can do it. That's bad. There's no court that can rule on a religion. You can't. None of these people did to get an ability to do that. You can do it, but you're not going to be just. Because if you're going to be just, let's go back to what's fact. You're going to play book, let's play book. Let's everybody put your book down and let's start tracking from your first start of your book to where we at now. We got some, I already know it missing. There's a lot of stuff. And when you came up on the scene, it didn't even make sense. It didn't make sense for you to come up with no Johnny come later. Let's just be practical. All these books everybody got, this is really not a hard argument with everybody. People don't want to be factual. Let's sit down and look. This is what people don't realize. Why ain't nobody fighting for China? Why ain't a world war over here in India trying to fight for Hinduism? Everybody want Jerusalem. This ain't hard to put. Why ain't a world war for this? Ukraine getting hit ain't a world war. Somalia get hit ain't no world war. All this stuff, Iraq, no world war. All that, Jerusalem, world war. Everybody on the street calling for Muslim all over the world. You could have called for Muslim all over the world when Iraq was getting hit. When Afghanistan got struck. because everybody fighting for Jerusalem. But you said he appeared and talked to you at Mecca. That's in Saudi Arabia. I mean, let's go figure. And it ain't criticizing religion more than I criticize men. I'm criticizing men, not the religion. We have to sit down. When fact comes to play, let's go with facts. Let's stop going with, this is my belief. Your belief is open to interpretation when it's not factual. All we have to do is let's sit down and look at writings. Both of these are Abrahamic religions, okay? Abrahamic, when they're saying that, your religion stems from Abraham. Christianity, the Yahudim, they don't call it Judaism, Muslim, Islam. All these going to be said Abrahamic religion. Let's go back and look at Abraham. That's how he the father. Let's go see what, let's do that. Let's go see. If my two boys get arguing about something, daddy, all they got to do is come at daddy. They had question about, son, daddy, did you say something? That in that, you like a fool. You keep fighting without I said or I hadn't said it. Let's go back and see what Abraham said. Let's go back and see what Abraham kept. Abraham with Islam, show it to me. Okay, see, Islam means total submit. Okay, let's stop playing word game. When you start to subscribing it to a religious practice, where did you get it from? Our writers give the relationship of Abraham. Their relationship with their writer is going to deal with one man who's going to try to attach back to a son of, who is a cousin of. Are you serious? We can go back to Abraham. We can go back to Yasakal. We can go back to Yaakov. All of our relationships can be found. We have a skip year, have a bunch of skip year, then come back and insert. All of them run to, come from. That's what a father, that means you come from. The son comes from the father. So all our stuff can be easily traced and defined. The fight and the hatred comes in because when people cannot define, when people cannot explain, when people do not understand, the first thing to fight. I ain't got to fight nobody, argue. I ain't got to call them out of name. Let's just sit down and talk. What's right? But this is the problem that comes, even with me. Don't say do something, then we do it, then you change up. It's got to come from a real place. A lot of these wars can be stopped. Let's sit down and look at what's factual. How am I gonna fight if you can prove a book that lines up from creation and it disannul what I believe a book? Then I can't believe this anymore. I can't go, oh, blank and no. It's time to kill somebody. You're not even real lit. This is why people hate and people take, because people don't want the truth. They don't want to know. It makes no sense. Take a bomb, strap it on you, and blow up some people. Oh, stop. Do what now? Why you just say throw it and get out? Me go and me blow it, man. No, we can't. What, you show? This crazy. Like, show me. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Talking about 70 women. I told you, if you put that thing in the wrong place, bro, man, 70 women gonna be hurt. There's gonna be a lot of crying sitting around now. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of tongue lashing. But anyway, so now what you gotta look at? I'm still recovering. Y'all, I'm still growing. So now we're really just trying to get to the basics of what does it take for us to have this relationship? And we don't want to be something fabricated. A lot of things we've done, they have been fabricated because we skip over vital, important parts, okay? We just look, it's simple. Look at that 738, you Ukanon. They gave you some coffee, hot tea? Yeah, you fine, it happened. Probably been up working all day. Yeah, tell you. Man, these folk cruel. Listen, Grammy, you know, they don't give nobody no break, do they? These people around here, they cruel like that. I know, I'm working with them. Be up tonight and be looking on that, living on that thread. Dudes, don't you get my phone tonight. You can 737. Let's see. They call it John. Eucanaut 737. It was a little warm. We ain't got no heat on though. It's just warm to be warm. It's that room temperature warm. I don't want to get cold now. I just break cut. I don't want cold. You're gonna do it to cut on and cut out. Do something like that. And that'll fart. Who that? Prince, you rocking. That thing's like a chainsaw. Man, we gotta sew that wood up, not the seat. What kind of put you got that go through material and just cut the wood? That sawdust, ain't it? We got sawdust, sawdust. Don't worry about it. This stuff gonna roll. All this gonna be I'm gonna tear this tape up first time they been heard it. All right, this is 737. Listen. You Ukanan they call John. Listen.
And it came to pass.
It came to pass.
On the last Yom, the great Yom of the Muhad.
So that the great Yom of the Muhad. We just finished that. What happened?
Yahushua stood and Yahweh out, saying,
Do what he said.
If anyone thirsts,
do what?
Let him come to me and drink.
Mm-hmm.
One who among in me, as the Katab said.
Listen, he said on the 8th day. For us, the 8th Yom is recognizable for us for circumcision. We kind of look at that. And, you know, here they would already have taken in the crops. So he cried out in that great Yom, that last Yom, that any each thirst. Can we see what the word thirst means? We ain't ignorant, but I'm just curious to find out the definition. And I apologize for fighting words. Sometimes you'll fight things because you just figure to know everything, but sometimes you don't know how in-depth things might go to really kind of help you understand it. Thirst, a feeling, a needing, or wanting to drink. Similar, dehydrated. That's what he want to know. What, lethargic? That's one of the words they're calling people look lethargic when they look dehydrated, look thirsty. So that's what he's looking at. So if he said, if any man thirst, let him come unto me, who was he calling? Anybody? Everybody thirsty. Everybody thirsty. You know, I'm good. So I wasn't even talking to you. See, because he's talking to people that have a need for dry, who feel like they're dryness, they're thirstiness, dehydration, a lot of these different things he's looking at. I'm talking to people that's in a similar situation, that's in a particular situation. Because these are the people that I'm going to try to attract. Now, somebody that might be filled, they're not going to be interested. I'm only trying to attract certain type of people. Think about it. Whoever wanted, whoever trying to get it, he said, I wasn't calling everybody yet. I was only looking for a particular group of people. Like here, you don't realize it. You guys being here and you joining at this time, you being here is very critical because you'll find a lot of people not gonna make it. They're really not gonna make it in. A lot of y'all in here ain't gonna make it in because it's gonna be because of relationships. It's gonna be because of choices. It won't be because, oh, he gonna try to talk, oh, he just wanna get, those are lies. Nobody can do nothing that he does not allow and that you don't put yourself in the situation for to happen. You got what I'm saying? So it's important for everybody to realize that's where we're at. See, the doors are closing. What people don't realize, let me finish this. Go ahead.
One who among in me.
Everybody that does what now?
One who among in me.
So that one in itself is already separating everybody. Now you gotta sit back and look at your situation. I could really use something to drink. That's not gonna be fair. He doesn't know the one. So now you separate yourself. Whosoever opens up, but now I'm saying the one. Because I know it'll be people that know they're thirsty, and they'll like your parents tell you, when you get down, and they offer you something to eat, you better shut your mouth and say no thank you. And you were hungry. Now, some of these people got your discipline they gave you, you use it now in life. You know you need it, but you will sit down in order to appease others, and you will say you're not. He said, if any man thirsts, let him come to me. If the one who does what?
Among in me.
The one that amongst in me.
As the Katab said.
Just like it said.
From his belly shall flow Naharim of Kai.
Now, first of all, he asked you was you thirsty, and then he talking about something flowing. Excuse me. He asked about that man pointed again, telling me I was out there coughing. That man's sick. You're a sick individual. So anyway, it just sounded because I'm going to say, where you going, Ray? Ray, you going to get a check when you come back. Got that mask on like a duck beak. I'm going to get a check. Man, got him. You too. Hey, chimp. So now, he thirst. we talking about something flowing. Thirst, starting from the mouth, we're going to ingest it. And he's talking about, now we're talking about flowing from the belly. So now we kind of got a disconnect. We got to figure out what's missing or what's the connecting factor. Thirsty, where we're going in from the mouth, unless we're intravenously doing it from the mouth. Now we're talking about flowing from the belly. What's the key component we find? Hand. Key component for this to happen. Feel the thirst, belly flowing. That's dangerous. He just told you, he said, the one that believes in me. You got to believe. That's the whole thing, you got to believe. It starts with your belief of you taking, now I'm going to allow this to happen, but you got to believe it. See, taking me in, I'm going to feel that thirst. So he's looking at when he put out the call, no doubt somebody probably down who was at the wedding when he made wine. I'm thirsty. They thinking maybe going to make some wine. I was there when he did the wedding in Canaan. But no, he talking about something different. And it takes for every individual to examine themselves and see, does this fit you? Is this something that you actually trying to fit? It's a void inside of us. You have a dehydration. You're not getting what you need. So can we look up what are some of the things can happen from dehydration? Can we just find out? Let's just look at it from the physical. How about that? So you can see the need for hydrating. Dehydrating effect. Oh, headaches. What is it? Delirium and confusion. Look at it. Did you know all this can happen from thirst? Yeah, see, you'll be surprised. Tiredness, fatigue, dizziness, weakness, lightheadedness, dry mouth, other dry cough. Somebody said that was a wet one. Who that was? Who thought wet? Who thought wet? Come on, let's go. My brother just called. My brother just called. Y'all, that thing was dry. I called that thing and said, Mojave Desert. High heart rate, but low blood pressure, loss of appetite, but maybe craving sugar, flush, red skin, swollen feet. Did y'all see all that? This from dehydration. So look at that. Now, hold on for a second. You come out. No. You don't got to get a no. That's fine. These are all the symptoms that you can get physically. Now, would they have known this? No. They probably spotted a couple of things, but not knowing, because they have x-ray machines to know all about the heart rate, low blood pressure, different things. Some of y'all high blood pressure, probably stop drinking water. Don't do that. You're going to be really stupid. This is not going to blood. This is going to hurt you. You need to keep a good flow. So now he's telling you about coming in. It's fixing not only things that's natural for you, but it's also fixing things for you ruachni.
Right.
Because you need to flow. Think about confusion. When all y'all who came along, he saw something, they were bidding, and they had made a zabat to ball. And he came and he wanted to ask them how long were they going to do what? Halt between two opinions, because they were trying to see was Elohim or was Baal Elohim. So what were they in? Confusion, probably from dehydration. Amazingly now, when they did offer, when Yahuwah let all Yahoo, who they call Elijah, when he brought the zabat that he gave Yahuwah, amazing for whatever reason was, Yahuwah wanted him to wet the zabat.
Yeah.
Then he told him first, dig a trench around it.
Yeah.
He said, take a barrel and I want you to saturate it. Mm-hmm. He said, do it again till the trench filled up with water. Confusion, because the people confused. And it came from dehydration. See, things that we think are little things about, that's why it's so important for us to keep a natural perspective. Well, I'm going to say perspective. A natural care as well. Because you see, these things can affect you. Think about this. We look at the things he talk about that defile a man. What, the lust of the eye, the pride of life, all these things he talking about that come. These things right here come in, and it can play and help a part of your decision making. Hello? Think about it. They get confused. He told you about when it came down to things happening, that Elohim was not the author of confusion. Y'all see that? So it's so good. So tell me what he do. He keeps you hydrated. Now, that ain't the only thing we're dealing with water, but since we're talking from the writing perspective of water, we can see how it can play a part with us ruachni. Y'all see what I'm saying? So all these things have a vital part. So we understand nature, which is so important for us. So it gives you a better perspective of how he operates, how he favors some things, how he doesn't favor them, how he allows things to happen. It puts you in a setting of appreciation. So just like the animals, they unlike people being similar to animals and not understanding that relationship, because we've gotten, sophisticated machinery and all these other things. You got feces in your drawers. Animals would never do that. They drop, don't even have to wipe, scrub up the grass and keep moving. You're really not that great. People don't impress me with your degrees. I check your drawers, you have a light brown spot running across. You're really not that intelligent. I'm just being honest. You're really not. And sometimes you wipe, you come too high. Yeah, sometimes you come too high and you can go back and check. And that high spot, it's a little brownie. I had to tell about it's them nuggets. That's not a nugget. Okay? So all that just to show, man, you got a lot of defects about yourself to think so much. As perfect as I want to be, it could be a stain in your life now. He just let her know, don't put yourself, it's a lot of defects with us, and you don't realize how, but with animals, you think about it. They don't have a healthcare system. They don't have a grocery store. If they don't hunt, kill, they don't eat. If I can't overtake another predator, I'm out of business. If I hurt myself, I die. You got what I'm saying? But he'll call sometime where some white people to come through, pick it up, get it, care for it, take it somewhere, get it, and teach it all kind of lies and play with it, stick the head all in the mouth, you know what I'm saying? That thing said, man, you should let me die. I ain't not gonna be able to get poked around like that. Playing like me and you friends, like we grow together, gonna run all of me, fuck. I said, boy, if I had you on that Serengeti, I'd drag your behind seat. I know something. I want to go in there and unlock them gate. Go play on it. Go grab that gate. That thing swing inside on them. I was like, I've been waiting a minute. Jump in the gate, that thing fall in like that. That's your behind right now, literally. But they understand that something greater than them allows things to happen. They have to look to things other than just themselves. You just don't know it. Man doesn't look to his higher help. Man looks to himself. That's why we're in such a deficit. That's why we're in a decrease. That's why we're falling, because man hadn't learned. He has to get back to his creator. He keeps trying to escape the order. Why y'all think he had to go to the moon, trying to create planets and trying to create habitation? This is what them man saying. Where is there a shortage of water on Earth? Because it's got to be somewhere. I don't care where you put it, evaporate, it's got to come back, okay? So there's water. It makes no sense to go to the moon and try to get water, and you got people in Africa that don't have water. It makes no sense that you're trying to spend millions and billions of dollars fly to go find something that makes no sense.
Right.
Because you need oxygen to make water.
Right.
Why are you wearing oxygen masks on a planet with no gravity looking for water?
Right.
It makes no sense.
Right.
It makes no sense that you have a mask looking for water. So here again shows you the intelligence of man. He has none. He's just that. You don't find no animals in the wild kingdom out there trying to build nothing and fly this planet. Everybody right here. They're looking for a hole, a cave, or a tree. Man needs to come back and reconfigure what he's doing. But the problem becomes he doesn't see his defects or his faults. Here we're looking at him trying to get to understand. The one that comes. The call is to everybody, but you have to really decide in yourself, where are you in your endeavor, in your search for salvation? Truth of the matter is, a lot of us, you're really not. You move to a certain comfort level. When I feel like I need them, I kind of move up. You can't just wait till you feel like you need it. That need has to always be there. And that need has to be filled, that void. If you don't, you're going to fill it with something else. Okay. Person, I'm at home, I'm used to people being around now, there ain't nobody there. So I got to fill myself with other things to make up for everything that's missing that I typically have. Once I start to fill my life with these other things, you ain't going to believe it. I don't need nobody. I'll be honest, I don't need nobody. Nobody had to be around me, I don't need, because I fill all those voids with other things now. This is what we've done when it came down to the relationship with the Creator. Man has filled the void with other things. You don't realize, man's still incomplete. That's why things falter, things happen. That's why you find yourself in a situation, because he's trying to get you to realize you're going to have to get those things out of your law. Out of your law, I'm talking about your inward part. I'm not really using the physical heart. I'm trying to feel the inward part. There's a void and all of it has to be filled. When he came and he made man from the dust, the last thing he did to him was what? Was put hair on him?
Nah.
Breathe into him. Because, see, he filled the void. That's how man came into existence. He gave him a purpose. See, when Adam was in the garden, he had a purpose. What's your purpose? I get him go to work in the morning. What's your purpose? See, it don't take long, you die out. You don't take long, you'll die out. You need a purpose. You need an order. And man doesn't have that. So man has been left to create his own order. And the problem with his order is out. His order is out. I'm telling you, everything I put in is out. Out of order. Out of order. So now we're trying to come back and we're trying to do what with the breaches. Repair them. Repair the breach. See, for a long time when Jerusalem was attacked, this ain't the first time. This is Jerusalem being attacked when they had original inhabitants. One thing they found, the people made a breach in the wall. That break allowed for other things to get in. You see what I'm saying? So when Yahushua was supposed to come, Yeshayahu came and told us, when we start looking for him, start looking for people with certain calibers tight. He said, look for a repairer of breaches. See, everywhere in that wall, they had made little incision cuts where they could get through. And you don't believe it, that's what Satan did to you and me. He made incision cuts. Those are called breaches. Can we look up what a breach is? No. Is it B-R-E-A? B-R-E-A-C-A? Yeah. He had breach. You too close to that other word. An act of breaking or failing to observe a law, we there, agreement or code of conduct. So how did they learn that? They learned it when they saw the wall were breaking in. They realized somebody had gotten through. That's what they holler. If it's a high security, they get, next thing go off, they radio call, they might give it a number. That's letting them know there was a breach. Somebody got through. Because there was a sign saying high security, high voltage, do not enter, authorized personnel, and the person that did it wasn't authorized. So at this point, we have a breach. So guess what he learned? He taught them that before they learned how to learn, before they learned that they had breached the Torah. Well, there were codes that weren't followed. There were laws that hadn't been obeyed. That's what they learned. Man had to learn that. And we learned what was the consequence of that. When those breaches came, those people defeated us because they breached the wall. And Yahuwah let us know too, you know how them people really beat you? Because you breached the Torah. It was just a matter of time before they were going to get through to you. See, at first, we got things that allow us to stand, but this is the real test. When the test comes, will you be able to stand that great day? This is being honest. Folks, we at the end of this thing. We ain't at the beginning. Where we at right now, you don't have a whole lot of time at all to get yourself together and make your decision. Really, y'all want the truth? A lot of y'all can really turn your membership in because it's not something you're going to be able to do. Let me tell you something. This is going to come down to relationship. It's that critical, okay? It's going to come down to relationships. It's going to come down to kids. It's going to come down to self. It's going to come down to wealth. It's going to come down to health. It's going to come down to a hard-cutting decision. Parents, whatever it might be, grandkids. It's going to get to the nitty-gritty because this man is trying to find out who's going to be able to stand. He told you if he's going to be so tight that if he don't cut the time short, anybody going to be able to be saved. So you know what you really got, and a lot of y'all ain't there. You can lie to yourself, and you will lie. If I ask y'all, how many of y'all ready? Anybody gonna say like they gonna say, I ain't like no fool. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And of course, and then the one who saying lying is because you ain't really been tested, and you thinking in your mind today, but when you literally see it, let me tell you something. Me and Hart fell in from looking at things that come on their right. I watched a lady. I told her, no, listen, she didn't get shot. Some people got shot. She was walking down the street like this. She just locked them, just fell, hit the ground. They were helping somebody, they just looked up, they left her laying right in the ground. She just fell out, they died. Man, this thing overcharged your heart, what y'all finna see. Let me tell you something. People of color have used their color as an excuse way too long. I have been guilty. Your color ain't gonna save you. Let me tell you about us. From Africa, Akiva to him. Worst people on the planet. There are none worse. Africa to America, black people, the worst people. We've lied long enough about white folk. Ain't nobody gonna beat you, tell more lies, gonna trick you and gonna get you with this color, my brother, my nigga. My sister, soul sister. and we're going to put everything on white folk, everybody got to get theirs. But Yahuwah was con enough that our fathers and them, our both of them, they got a hard, strict punishment when they came. It didn't filter over to us. We got loose, we got out here. Worst thing happened to us, desegregation, the so-called release of slavery, worst thing happened to us. Let me tell you what we had. We owned what during slavery? Control what? Ran what? Nothing but that mouth until you told you to shut it up. Guess who you had to look to? Your Elohim. I'm gonna get that check too. Chris said, me, the white man. But you see what I'm saying? So think about it though. Let me tell you, it was a bad situation. I'm not taking away one of the bad situations. My mother grew up not in slavery, but not far behind it. These folks couldn't look at the bank. Y'all used to look. You remember y'all talk about the bank accounts y'all had and the savings and the stocks and all that. These people had minimal amounts of food. A lot of time they sat down, and when they prayed, they had to pray on it. Like, oh, we just had to start eating. These people look at, man, it's a daily work for this stuff. Some of these folks that grew up now, these folks looked at, folks had to bring people food. Can you imagine if folks had to bring you and your family food? Somebody sitting there and said, and back then, old folk wouldn't talk because it wasn't kid business. They'll put stuff in the bag and say, take this to Miss such. You better not open that bag, open your mouth, tell something. But how's up? We had to take something to Miss such house. Let me tell you something. They gonna slap your behind so far down the street because there ain't nobody business. You take this down, take that Miss such down there. Ain't no kid business. Take it down there. They knew I ain't got but so much, but they ain't got nothing. People knew it wasn't no end. They knew it's a matter of time this thing flip. It don't have nothing. We don't think like that. No, I don't care. They man, go man, call you, man. Get some stamps. You know, cause when you call, they send it right then. No, I thought I need some stamps. They like here, there, right here. Post office pull up. But that's how folks act. Go get stamps. They're not gonna feed you today. That's a process. You gotta qualify. You gotta belittle yourself. You gotta you almost have to insult yourself to say, oh, you know what, nigga, you do need this. Because you know what, they make you put yourself to where you have to almost demean yourself to get help. So you know what, now your pride kick in, but you need it. But it belittles you to get the help. But you need it, you got your pride. Now you struggle, and now you use your pride on Yahuwah. Now you gotta, this is when you come and realize, I need my salvation. Not keying on the fact you need salvation puts you in a lot of these other hurtful spots the way you struggle. Because you don't make that your first love. You gotta be in one of the positions where you know you can't make it without it. A lot of y'all don't believe that. Y'all degrees and high school diplomas and skilled trade stuff you got will make you feel like, you know, I can always do something. You got to be in one of those situations where I can't do nothing else. See, I do a lot of different trades, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth. You know, y'all don't tell nobody. I can't do nothing else. I can't do nothing without him. And I can't function without him. I'm a total disaster without him. And I learned that. I had to learn that. People won't tell you, I'm a disaster. If you took him away from me, man, I'd be stripped there right here with you. There ain't nothing I do I can do without him. Nothing. That's the honest truth. Nothing. I can't do nothing without him. And I've learned that because I've had opportunities to work on my own and do things and to see. When he said, without me, you can do nothing. I know he wasn't talking to me because I already know it. But I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? When I heard it, he was talking to people who were living at the time. But that thing radiated to me and I had to realize, I'm talking to you. It's like, how could it be when you was talking to them, you were talking to me? Because I never really, every time I read the stories or heard the story, it was always Jesus and his apostles. So if he was talking to you, he wasn't even talking to me. It's a story about him and his apostles. It's a story about him and the lady. And I never realized, you're that lady. You're one of my Talmudim. I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to create that relationship with you, and you can understand it through the relationship I had with them. That same option is open for you, but you got to be willing to. Because sometimes when you read, you just keep reading it. These were people living then. These were relationships then. But those relationships we told you about then was for you now. telling you, you can recreate this relationship with me. I can have this relationship with you, and you need a relationship. If you don't have a relationship, you ain't got nothing. I'm scared of you. I don't know how you make it. You need a relationship. You need to be able to have I mean, sometimes I just have an honest talk. Take a deep breath in. I don't know what I'm doing. Just tell him. You didn't tell him what you thought he didn't know. See, let me tell you what happened. Because you've never really been honest with yourself, we all got that. Hold back. Stop. I've been there. I know. How you think I'm telling you? I understand. He giving it to him to tell. He giving it to him because that's what I've done. You hold back because of fear. Failure. You don't want to faint. You don't want to unravel in front of people. You don't want to fall out. You don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing. You don't. That's why you need a relationship. You need to come to that understanding. I'm good. I got it. That's dangerous. I got it with him. That's what he wants. He needs somebody to tell him, man, nigga, you always got it, man. It's about to help. What's it about to help? What's on, nigga? It's because of him. He needs somebody to be able to, when people think people got it, he needs somebody to say, it's him. So people will seek that. Because people don't give him the credit, nobody looks. I know plenty of folks got it. He's never in the equation. I give. I take away. I make alive. I kill. These folks can proud they want to what's going. They can mark. They can put FBI, CIA. Ain't nobody stopping what you who are going to do. Nobody want to accept the will. And his will, he's doing, listen, ain't nothing going on that he doesn't know about that he is not allowed. He just opened his hand. What y'all think he was up on the tooth doing? He was like this to cuff. He allowed it. Allow. Huh? Where my brother comes from? Nigga hit me. Whatever they point, what am I? I'm protected.
No, sir.
What am I? See, and you know what we're saying? How many of y'all would do that? Somebody you know can hit and knock you out. Who gonna do that to him? That's stupid, right? You ain't gonna believe it. Do it to you. Not threaten to hit. I won't be used. But we do that, then I feel naked. I don't want to stay out there like that. I don't want anybody to take advantage of me. Somebody might think that I'm softer. See, because it goes back to what we normally do. We always pull back to how people look at us. Let me tell you something. Most powerful writing you'll ever find. It will do absolutely nothing to you until you get to a proper understanding. Don't let nobody lie to you. People, these are words. You can find these words in a dictionary. You can find them in a dictionary. But it's the way he composes them. So it's like notes. You can go out there and hit. I can go hit that keyboard. Dun, 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 dun. I said, man, that thing. What in the world? That's stupid. Man, that thing sounds terrible. Let somebody get to know what they're doing. They just walk through it because they learn the discipline of if you make these notes key at a certain point, they can all work cohesively together. That's how it works when it comes down to the relationship with Yahuwah. You got to be able to give out words that are key and they can work together. So they can create a sound that he can say, I hear you. See how we've been working? Ding, ding, ding! Heart ain't right. Still lying, still stuck, whole stuff. I said, I be praying, it ain't working. Preacher, pray for me. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's all about sound. When Adam heard it, what did he hear? See, that sound. You see what I'm saying? Sound. Even Shaul said, accept the gift. See, that's the difference. So what's the distinction in your sound? When Yasharal cried, you think Yasharal was the only people? You know, Yasharal was not the only people in Misraim. So, ding, ding, ding! That's not what he heard. He heard it where everything just worked together. The way it keyed, the way it played. How y'all think these people get y'all these professionals? My people here can do what they can do. They just don't know how to put notes together to it radiate, to it hit a certain way, to it spark people. To they'll spin. They'll come to see you. See, these people learn the art you don't know. I don't really talk to people about stuff like that because they don't need to know it. See, people don't realize what we lack when we do. Y'all have lyrics we'll write, we'll put together. They've learned the technique of how you put sounds together. You'll never get it. You can write all you want, y'all will waste time. because they tapped into something deeper than what you're doing. We're not there. Don't get it. You can try it. I know they're going to spend time. Listen, you can't take a $1,500 computer, a $2,000 computer, and put together these folks doing with $200,000 and $300,000 machines. They're doing people that go to school. They're not dealing with one, they're dealing with engineers, okay? These people going to college. These are engineers. They understand how to put sounds together. Go into the mall and listen to the music. You didn't even pay attention, you were listening to it. There are people they put into play that put that together. It's supposed to relax you. When you walk in the mall, you walk from out of that cold or that heat. When you walk in that mall, it's cool. That got you right there. Whew, it feel good. And the music just said just enough to make you say, you know what? And you see signs saying, man, listen, 25% off the day if you apply for a card. Listen, no payment for 90 days. The music talking, you just don't hear it. You saying 90 days? Man, I could do that. Nigga, you gonna be paying that thing for 5 years. No, good and well, ain't nothing happening 90 days, happening today. But you know what? It was the sound. It was the color. Listen, they don't let anybody dress no mannequin. They got people that learn how to put colors together. They do it for people that don't, that's too big. Because people that basically only looking for blue, whites, blacks. They need to be able to put and sell other colors. They say, that's something. You put together, you don't look like that mannequin. That mannequin sucked you in. Now, Danny ain't built like a mannequin. Rest of built like kegs. They need to take some barrels and put them jeans. You say, them my pants right there. They know it because they sell you on, it looks so good in America. That thing look like, you trick me, you mirror that'll bend. Don't make you look at it. So they know the way they're gonna bend, tuck it. That mirror, when you tuck it, the mirror just suck it in a little bit more. You get home, you be sucking that thing, push it back that way. Say, your mirror ain't their mirror. It's all technique. The lighting, everything is technique. It's all even for, this is what people mess up with. Football, speed, they think it's just about being fast or just being careful. It's about running routes and technique. That's what people mess up. It's technique. It's technique when you get hit. It's a technique how to fall. And people don't, everything is technique. We were talking about Jerry Rice is one of the slowest receivers probably ever done played. And it was the best you'll ever seen. Everything was, listen, he was technical every time. You're going to have one video where you're going to see Jerry getting hit and his helmet going one way and his cleat going on another. He don't play that game. He runs around, he know how to get to the line. Everything he got is technique every time. And he back up going to the line. Because he can run a route. He going to blow you every time. And you ain't going to, every time he doing the same thing. And you can't keep up, you're going to burn out with him. Because you're trying to play the speed game. He's technical every time. See, people that train for understand, a play technically gonna last, wait, 4 seconds probably at the most. So these guys don't train long. Jerry Rice wasn't trained till after they got through training. When they got through training, he go run the hills up in San Francisco. He run the mountains after they get through training. You know what they got through doing? Other than they get through training, you go get high, get drunk, run the street, go shop. That's when he started training. If he went faster than a man, then I got to beat a man on endurance. It's not hard. It's only 1 or 2 ways I'm gonna beat you. We're gonna do this on speed, or we're gonna do it on endurance. I can't beat you speed, so we're gonna do endurance. He told the race not given to the what was against? No, the battle to the, but to. That's right. When we talk, that's 2 different things. That time and chance have no, but these time the race not given to swift, but to him that do it to the end. So that's the goal, is to try to get, like now, a lot of people start out this way, but a lot of people gone. And as we get closer to his appearance, more of you gonna fall off. Because you're gonna be challenged with, these are different feet. Nobody expected to move into a time where a player was gonna come across the whole of rights. Nobody. Nobody expected it, not a whole of rights. We seen people play what? Mizraim. That's not the whole world. Even though your writers dealt with it, it might say that was not the whole world. Because when they came out, everybody knew about what happened where? In the whole world? What happened in Mizraim? So it was contained. It's not contained. That's what the teat is the basket. So if I'm going to get things, guess what? I put them up. Why I'm putting here? Because they contain. When I start just grabbing stuff like this here, oh shoot, what in the world? You see what I'm saying? It's out. So when you have it inside of something, it's contained. That's what the teat is. See that? I can gather, I can keep it. So now guess what he's done? He done pulled a rabbit out the hat. It's loose. Because now he's looking at affecting the whole along. It's time to get everybody's attention. This thing in it, listen, for those of y'all that can really hear me, you need to be listening. It's time for you to set stuff aside. It's time for you to set you aside. We've been our biggest holder. Think how many times you messed you over. Think how many times you saw something as a good deal, it was a bad deal. That's who you're going to keep trusting? I know you said, well, how about now? Now you're going to try to play the logic I'm telling you on you need to get real with yourself? No, this one the time you need to get out past yourself and start looking at, I need to be right when this man come back here. If he's allowing the place to be attacked, he said, his eyes are here. He can't turn his eyes off Jerusalem. Okay? He don't move it. He cannot close his eyes on Jerusalem. He sees this. This is not good for the world. This is not Iraq. This is not Iran. This is not Afghanistan. We're talking Jerusalem, people. This is the place that he told us, I give you the first and the latter rain. No matter, this nobody paying attention. The day after ingathering, this nobody paying attention. Y'all just keep going, keep playing. I'm telling y'all, it's not what you're thinking. See, if it was like too explosive, men will catch it. And the men will say, man, I need to get right. I got to get in. Y'all want to know something? We're not even taking them on members. He done set it out for them now. It's bad. We ain't the only place that's not taking them right now. It's closing. The door is closing for everybody. It's closing. Listen, this man done put this thing out here for a while. Everybody had to make decisions. And people might say, man, I got to try to, what have we been doing all this time? And we've been guilty. We've been here playing. We've been here playing. Again, he's showing you, he's closing the door. These people are sitting in the place that everybody wants to go, baby. This is where you're right. Listen, the whole time we learned about two cities that were major for us, okay? The first one was the gun. The garden, what they call it, the gun is the actual what they call it, the gun. And Jerusalem. Where's the gun at? Gone. What's happening to Jerusalem? Who want to go to Jerusalem? Listen, them people don't stop flying planes over there. They said, we can't fly in. It's bad. Listen, this man, he told you, listen, these be the days of vengeance on this people. This man punishing them. Listen, everybody in trouble. We can't get home. Can you imagine these folks knocking your door, tell you got 24 hours to get out? You got a mother in a wheelchair, a father on a stretcher, a kid, they're paralyzed. 24 hours to get out. I want to hear it. I watched this. They had one guy, Palestinian. They said, knocked on the door, told him, said, get out. He said, where we going? They said, get to the sea. He said, they walked out. He said, my brother and his two kids were in the door walking out. He said, just blew them up and killed them. That's how quick they've been. They just getting there. They had to force them to give them 24 hours. They knock on your door, get out. You're thinking, how you process that? Get out your house, somebody knock on your door. Get out. You trying to think, my home? Why you sit here doing this? You understand, it's a bomb finna hit it. So all this about how fast you moving. With Luke, it was this. Ain't nobody grab you, boom, boom, get out. But you know what he told you about Luke, huh? He said, Yahuwah will come. These days are over. Everybody, this for me, we all played too long. Now it's time for to show you about it now. Listen, we are Yehudi. That is our home being hit. But the man has spoken more than one time. He has spoken. And all we've done is play with him. People have flounced around with curtain rods on, faking the name, running through every sister in their church congregation, playing under his name, smoking dope, getting high, getting drunk, and putting it under his name. Time to pay. Time for everybody to pay for what you're doing. It's time to get right. Everybody done played too long. The man tired. What if he's doing this to where his eye looking? What you think he care about behind his back? I can't stop looking at Jerusalem. Come on, get out. Cause I'm not finna stop looking cause I just read money. Now I'm looking at things just getting tore up. Do you think I care what happened behind my back? I'm really pissed about that play getting tore up. I don't even care about what's going on behind my back right now. I'm looking at what I'm seeing in my face. It's time for everybody to pay. It's time for everybody. It's time for everybody to pay. That's why everybody got to sit down and start making decisions. Where you at with this? We can go through this and run through it. Make no mistake. We're going to run through it. But that's been the problem right now. We've been running through it. It's time to make sure everybody here, you know where your relationship at. And you know you're not where you need to be. You know you don't have that relationship. And you know what's scary? The fact that you will continue to live and you know you don't have this relationship. You ain't, listen, you're not increasing. You listen, you plateaued. Your crying ain't gonna keep working. That's okay, I cry. What I'm living, same thing. He said, okay, I'm not moved. Let's get past that. That's an elementary state. It's time for manifestation. It's time for manifestation. It's this now, it's pushing us to where, do you really trust me? Do you really trust me enough to do what I say I'm gonna do? But why you think so many things happen to us in our life? You know why? Because you had to pay for everything you did. And everybody who done did something, they had to pay for what they did too. But I started with you. So you'll know I reward a man according to his works. So why you think I rewarded you according to your works? I won't reward nobody else according to theirs. There's some people should be dead according to how I operate. They should be dead. I couldn't do it though. Because then that means I supposed to be dead for what I did too. But Elohim being Elohim, he worked it out and got me into the knowledge of recognizing I was wrong. I was wrong. And I recognize I should be dead. And I'm only living because of the conceit, the recalm, the mercies he given me. Same thing for everybody else. See, nobody's trusting him. That's the problem. When I say nobody, there are people, but it's not enough of us. It's none. It's none really looking at, I'm really concerned about my soul. I'm really concerned about my soul more than anything else. And people will say they are, but ain't nothing changing. People not changing. And that's why I want to get, just like we recognize about them being thirsty, one, not, and that is a he that believes. He is single, but we don't think about he. He's only talking about that one person making this decision of what they need to do. But now when you believe, I'm in him, you're going to make sure it corresponds with the writings. That's been the problem. Because see, although I have testified to believing in him like he said, I have not believed him to what he said to allow him to do what he said. I believed to recite what he said, but I did not believe him to wait to let him do what he said he would do because I needed something done then. So that means I didn't believe. So you can't have it both ways. See, all this is not, well, come on. I still believe, but see, how he works on it is this. If you believe, that's what you'll do. Well, I believe, but I was pissed. He said, you didn't believe. That's how I rationalize. And I want to say that because how many of us have rationalized like that? Thank you. I know it's all of us. That's how we operate. And we justify it because, shoot, ain't like I'm the only person. That don't make it justifiable. What justifies to him is the fact that he said, as it said, I'm supposed to believe what it said about him. Then I'm going to lose this dehydration. I'm going to lose this confusion that I'm having. I can't quite understand because you're dehydrated. That's the purpose. Why is he trying to give people water? Because they're dehydrated. You're confused. Your faculties are off. There are things that are not working. You don't realize why. And it's not a natural occurrence you have. This is ruachni. And you don't realize the things that affect you are natural because that's how you process things. So when the ruach punishes you back, it punishes you back how ruachni way, it punishes you back in a physical realm to get you to recognize that this is all coming from some ruachni action that you have not taken. These are spiritual actions you have not acknowledged. But every time you're not seeing it because you're dealing with something natural. And because something natural happening, you're not corresponding and realize this is because of some rocky things that need to be taken care of. We talked about before with our 12 uncles. When they went into Mizraim, when they looked at all the things that befallen upon them, they looked at, we got him to come get some food, and now we caught up in some stuff talking about we tried to steal. They said, it's because of the boy. They said, but you know they went through. We done did so much stuff, it's hard to tell. They knew exactly what. They said because of the boy. They said, but how many times, when stuff gone, you don't, you just say, so many things. You don't want to go back. We know. Yeah, we know. Like, even the book to ask for our cartoon, we know it. I'll be honest, I don't know what I quit telling that lie. We all know we done, and we all got to pay for what we've done. Now, why, and let me tell you this work too. Losses, defeats, different things happen. It's a trade out. You either let this happen or I'll kill you. I ain't even let you make a choice. I just did it for you because you done made the wrong choice. I'm going to tell you what. Somebody give you the right amount of money, I'm betting with you. And you can live long enough, man, you can have so much fun before that happens, before you know it. Because your mind can play a lot for you. Think about it, cool. Touch that, look, touch it, handle it, eat it, die. I'm gonna be so smart. Man, I'm talking, I'm gonna be so smart. I'm gonna use it the right way to help people. No, it's not just gonna be, I'm gonna help people, other people be smart. And it's a bad decision. And before you know it, it come to an end. See, that's how all this stuff will be. It'll all look good, but he can't allow us to get so much. Let me tell you something. For a lot of us, they'll catch it. Why things have to be the way it is. It's getting ready to end. You don't need too much. Too much, it's going to make it hard for you to be ready. The time not him. It's really not. The time is not. They had a time when they wanted to build Yahuwah a house in the book of Kagi, the first chapter. But they said the time wasn't yet. They said it wasn't time to build it. But you know what they did build? They built their houses. He said, but you built your house. He said, your house sealed up. My house got holes in it. They came and tried to put it. They said, it's time to build your house. They said, it's not time. Because they were trying to build their stuff. You know what's going to happen if you have too much to get ready to come back? Don't come now. It's not time. I got some stuff I'm working on right now. And if this click for me and happen, I'm going to be straight. And he's looking at, that's going to be bad for you. That means your heart going to be there. And your heart is going to be the ease of your fall. So when it comes down to this, he's trying to actually get us to see him more than we see things. But people are going to miss it. I know it ain't for everybody. Please, I'm not looking for all of you guys to catch on this. Because just like he said, the one. All I'm looking for is the one. Okay? I'm really not trying to get all y'all guys to pay attention to what I'm saying. Because I know you're not. You have so much stuff that has charged your heart. You got so much stuff you got doing, so much stuff. There's no way that you can break your life down to just letting it be, saying, I got to make sure I center him because I don't want to really die and burn forever. You'll say that now, but you're going to have to exemplify it by actions. And that's what's going to shoot every one of us in the foot. What you wouldn't do. It's a lot of people been watching me for years. You know what someone's saying? I was just getting ready to come. No, they wasn't. Because they would have, he'd allowed it. Decisions. And already he let you make it. You're not serious either. You're not no more serious than them because you had to see something that was coming. How y'all just stay in favor? Everybody, when they came, they were 100% serious. Raise your hand. They 100% knew what they were doing. He ain't gonna believe what some of them people saying. Why they ain't come? I want to make sure I knew what I was doing. I didn't want to just come and get in something and then, you know what I'm saying, and not be right. I want to be right when I came. I want to make sure, what I was waiting on was like, nothing against none of y'all. I ain't want to come and then like mess up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Be repenting. So I just kind of want to make sure I was right. How many of y'all had that story? I did. It's a cop-out. Because think about it. Had I got it like right like I need to be, and being why I wouldn't have to have that going, what would the purpose of coming? Because I had already got myself right. You see what I'm saying? Don't make sense. Yahushua was the right man that came to the wrong situation. Y'all got it? He came us. We were the wrong people, but he came to us. We were trying to say we want to get right, then come. It wasn't gonna work, because then it limits his ability. Think about it. You had already cleaned yourself up. You were already good, tucked up, and right. What was you gonna do when you got him? You heard him. You already knew everything. You already took care of everything before you got him. What was he gonna do for you? He needed them bust up, crooked, rotten liars so he could tear them apart. Just when we tried to let us try to claw the slit on that rock, they flip it over and say, "You're not gonna do it." You say, "Oh, that rock, what you doing, man? You don't do that." That's why I say, "No, that's what I need to do. And I need to let you see that I do that. That I caused all those situations to happen, to drive you to the situation of realizing you've been covering your whole life. You think I just came to the pot and just said, I've been covering. I'm like, why would I think that? I'm like, yeah, I knew I was in my mind, but ain't nothing you say. You keep that to yourself, you keep going, because people don't even know. Like I say, you don't tell the left hand what the right hand doing. It's all this logical stuff you say that keep you from being safe. This is when you want to find out whether the conversation, the way you've been working, everybody, so we're in it, get it to a close for you. To know whether or not the way you've been doing is right, okay? How many of y'all want to know whether or not it's right? Ain't but a couple of y'all want to know? Then for everybody, if you want to know the way you've been doing it right, you should have the Ruach HaKodesh. Go figure. You should have the Ruach HaKodesh. And you don't have it because I have not been doing this correct. See? There's a place of truth so you can get to where you got to be. Don't keep lying to yourself. But I'm on the path to failure. Okay? Let me tell you something. Some of us purposely pick paths of failure because that's what we've been comfortable being all our life. When failure comes, although we hate it, we embrace it. Let's just be honest. This is what we always said. You built your life to that. So you succumb and you bought into. How could you be, but your life went that way because he allowed it. He put a situation for it to allow it. How else was you going to see his way? It's because, let's be honest, who can be, dumber, stupider, foolish, slower procrastinator than us? But he needed us to see that. We walked up on the street, I met one, he said, "How you doing?" How you doing? I'm just going. Man, you know you dumb and stupid and procrastinating and retarded. You ain't got your, probably slap me by now. Oh, what you got to put your hand on me? What you call me? See, why would he jump into a defense? You can't walk up on the street and tell people that. You have to allow people to sit down and go back over their life and see it and measure against the word. I said the plummet. When you put it, you see for yourself. I said the word, but how many of y'all can agree? How many of y'all can? Okay, it's taking a little while now. My brother about to call. Yeah, but see, a person just told you that, what would you say? Until you can see yourself, you can't. Why would you acknowledge you can't see yourself? That's where we were. We could not see ourselves, and we lost point of focus of what we're supposed to be doing. You were sent here with a purpose, but we allow other things, other people to entangle us before we know it. We got off. But now he's trying to come back and look, he's trying to call us back. And that, go back through and start looking and see. He told you, stay in the way. And do what? That's right. It was when you see, look at the appearance, take knowledge of what you see, and then ask for the ancient. That's why we did. Where's the tube to rock? And when you find it, he never said, because you ask don't mean you don't get it. He said, you find it. Why he said, if you ask, you got it? No, he said, you find it. Then you halak in it. That's why I'm telling you, I know the way is right. I don't have no problem with the way. The problem has been us. The whole time the problem been us because we haven't made the adjustment. We haven't been honest. We haven't been sincere. Because we're protective of ourselves. We're protective of being vulnerable. Somebody hurting us, somebody taking something, somebody having us out, somebody making it look like a laughing stock, somebody embarrassing us. All that, Yahuwah conquered it. That's why we can't use. You know, we could have used that. We've been straight. Well, you should be mad. He messed up everything. We could have used it. Man, I make no fool out of me, ain't no punk. Ain't nobody do me any kind of way. But then we got this man saying that folks took it. Look at him, man stronger than Shamshun. Let the folks strip him down. In front of everybody. Spit on it, right there. hit him. Everything we said, anybody doing it to me, I can tell you that now. It ain't happening. And he did it. He made sure with no excuse for none of us. No excuse. Now he just set he set the bar higher. That being honest, he set the bar higher. We could have fought, defended. He said, but what you gonna do with him? So remember he told you, he said, you don't think I could do something different than this? He said, well then, how that gonna be complete? That writing. How many, if we thought when we made every action we did and we put it on, how that writing gonna be complete though, if I do that? Think about it. Alex say something, and it ain't your bad day, he going, and you like, the day Alex finna get it. And you say, before you do that, you say, but how that writing gonna be complete? Because we're gonna have a little incomplete part right there when it come up on that part. She might be good on the dough, she might be good on the drinking, she might be good. We read that though, submit. We got that one incomplete right there. That one incomplete, like we said, a 99 or 98, you almost got 100. You're who are the only one, if it ain't 100, it's an F. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. Before we react and do it, how then can the writings be complete? Because at that point, we got an incomplete part, and we come look at it. You didn't complete it. See, at the end, Yahushua ate to say it was complete. How is it going to, this is what you're going to look at. When he go through, he start, listen, he can only say complete because on every faction, when I've been tested, I passed. Can you literally say that? And the bad part is, we're at mosh pot now. We're right at mosh pot. This is close as anybody ever seen it. Go figure. Go figure. That's where we at. It's ending. The end is near. He done brought this upon the whole along, and people just keep going. It's still a group, they'll still keep doing the same thing because people don't see a reason to change. And listen, people are delusional. I'm not delusional. I know what's going on. This thing finna end. And this is for us to get it right. I'm not trying to take anything away from this. Best writer you ever gonna get is absolutely of no value to you. Because you're not in that position where you look at, you're not concerned about it being complete. Your part, he did his, he said complete. Let me see what he left, leaving us. What did they say he left us? The nails? You remember when they went in the cabal, what they found? The handkerchief, by their face, where they wrapped them. Y'all remember when they found that? And that's what he left us. What's it like? Example. Example. What that mean when it's an example? Can we see what example is? Grandpa, you know why I got you to get up and stand up? I appreciate you too for doing that, being humble to do it. Because you invested a lot in me to believe in me as your ra'ah, and I wouldn't want to fail you and see you sleep. I definitely don't want you to think it was nothing malicious or anything like that. I know to spend money to come and be here, and I tell all the time, all y'all to come, I tell all the time, man, I wouldn't do that to you. Don't do it to yourself. Y'all gave up a lot. I don't know what it's like to leave my home, my job, or leave my family and get on a plane and fly and drive with everything I got in a car because I believe something, and then I get there and all of a sudden blank everything. I do you a disservice to leave you like that. I wouldn't do that to you. Anybody do that to you, I don't put a whole lot into them. Anybody that wouldn't remind you, how many of y'all haven't done that? Packed up everything you got, just jumped up and moved out. I hadn't, and went cross country, flew out of town with whatever you had, let go your house, let go your career, everything, and then you get here and it's like, H everything. It don't matter, it is what it is. No, you can't. No, you going back. That make no sense. I have people sit here, dedicate themselves, to watch, follow. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. They got to fight family, other folks saying, all you do, you sit in the room just sit and look at the computer. This is the dumbest, crazy thing I've ever seen. You think this man God? They got to fight this and fight. I never said this man was God. The man preaching the truth. The man just telling the truth. This is codish. Ain't nobody else around here. But you know, them saying that, you know what they sound like? Shem Shum parent. Ain't nobody among us that you take one of them. You ain't gonna believe it. You know what they said about Yahushua? He was going to be called something. The repairer of the breaches. A Nazareth. Maybe that's why he came and got us. He couldn't find no one among his own people. See, all they were looking at his strength and him tearing something up. But his desire was past his people. He didn't want them. Y'all didn't get that, did you? That Shamshun went and got a woman. His dad was like, let me get this straight. All these people we got, and you went and you want to go get a stranger? You know what he told their daddy? He said, get her for me. I'll harbor. That's what he told him. He said, get her for me. I'll harbor. That's why Yahuwah got us for him. He could have went and just got his own people. He got us a people that were dispersed and scattered. The people there, look, he sent them outside Jerusalem to go searching for people. Listen, you tell me one none among his own he can find? He told me, go in the highway, go searching high and low for these people. That's where his law was. Now our law got to be toward him. Simply because he favored us to do that. Hello? Yes, see, as small as that, what I just told you was, it's so significant. That Shamshun gave up his life for a woman who wasn't even one of his own people. He gave up everything for it, told his whole law. Look at us. We read that, his whole law. He should be called a Nazareth. Let's see what this is. Example, a thing, characteristics of its kind, or illustrate a general. I don't know why illuminate coming to my mind. I'm looking at illustrate a general rule. That's what we're trying to start looking at. The characteristic of a kind, or illustrating a general rule. That's the goal of what we're trying to look at an example. That's what he left us. He left us an illustration, a general rule. Now we had to do it no matter raise their hand. How many are following the rule? You don't have to raise your hand. In here we know. See that? Leaving us an example meant what? When we get pissed, we get upset, we don't like stuff. What it mean, general rule, example, characteristic? How that work? All the time. That's what I'm thinking. You see why we got to see, if we're going to get this thing as simple as I want you to really get it, you can't pick and choose when to let it work. The example has to always be there. Remember, how then can the writings be complete with me? Now, we're going to look at, when he came to fulfill. So, what am I supposed to be trying to do? So, you always got to be now mindful about when we make certain action, how then can the writings be complete with me? You see what I'm saying? Now, what he did, he inserted himself in every situation, okay? Every situation, in a sense, he put himself in to see, you can see me here, right? You can see me here. And you can see me operate here. You can see me operate. In every aspect, you can see him operate. You say, I know who that is. I definitely know that one. Okay, I know that one. See, you did fulfill a part and you were identified. He said you was of your Abba the devil, Satan. See, while he was inserting himself, showing he was complete in every one of them aspects, he tried to show you where you were complete. He said, oh yeah, and you are of your Abba, Satan. And he told you why. Because you do the same exact things he do. From the very start, you started doing it. When he came on the scene, you know what he started doing? The very start of what the Abba do. He's trying to show you. When he came, who he came out from, he started to illustrate that. Now you're being told to illustrate where you come out from. When you can't do this, you ain't gonna believe where you come from. Y'all got it? See, the reason why we need to talk like this, you don't need no more lies. I don't need you wondering no more about where I'm at. I'm really trying. None of that's in the book. Somebody do that. Anybody got their computer? Anybody got their phone? They reading it off the phone? Huh? Do me a favor too. Type in down. You do King James Weber. Type in down where in the Bible it said, I'm really trying. Let's just say, we'll just look it up. It's in there. Let's find that writing. Because then you can, that part will complete. It said, what does the Bible say about trying? Well, I gave you 4 by trying. I told you these things so that in me, I have told you these things so that in me you may have shalom, peace. In the world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. See, I'm really trying. You can look it up. Nobody gonna tell you they're really trying. Reason why they know, because it won't save you. Let's be honest. Why we put it in? Think about it. That'll save you. That's what you remember why I say him. He only gave you what's gonna save you. They're not gonna save you. I'm really trying. Put in the front of it, I ain't lying, I'm really trying. That's probably enough. You know, because we say that. If we don't say it, we feel like it. At least I'm trying. Then I want you to look up. No, look up there. Don't waste time. Look up there. I know the sound. At least I'm doing something. Nobody never said that. That's in the Bible. At least I'm, where anybody, yeah. Oh yeah, and put, hold, before you try to get something I want on. Oh, hold on, see? Hear that right now. But if I am doing them, even though, this is right here, but if I'm doing them, even if you do not believe me or have not faith in me, at least believe the works that I admit. See, this still ain't saying what you're going to try to make it say. You know why that ain't there either? Because they ain't going to save you. They didn't got an event when nobody did it. I need y'all to realize this. The events that he put in him were all prescribed for a reason, because all these events cover everybody in a situation where a man or woman can believe. Finding somebody else saying, I'm really trying, that's not going to help them. Finding somebody saying, at least I'm doing something, that is a good payway to Sheol. It won't work, and you've used it. Saying what other people doing out there, and you could be out there doing, that's so elementary, it's ridiculous. Well, I could be out in the street. Nigga, you in the street. You in the street when you in the church. You in the street when you in the synagogue. You in the street when you in the mosque. You in the street when you in the Buddhist temple. All of us in the street, okay? So people get over hollering what you could be in the street doing, okay? You set your heart and your mind on what you're supposed to be doing and not on what you can be out somewhere doing, because you're still struggling. There's not a conversation you need to be having what you could be doing. That means you're keeping something in your heart you need to get out of your heart and get out of your mind. Because why you can go out there and do it, if you're doing it here, you're still in the street. Get out so people try to isolate and separate places like it's a different, if you do it here, you still street. Quit trying to play games with yourself, what you go out and do. Stop it. Don't even have a conversation with yourself about that. Let's get to what you need to be doing. I'm telling you, it's a moronic state. It makes no sense. We say stuff in our, I could be out, I could be, just shut up. Nobody need to hear that stuff. You ain't no I could be out doing that. You doing it in here, you out there. It's the same stuff I was saying. When two people in the church, see what it is. You ever seen, anybody got a linen closet? You put two white sheets on top of each other. You ever seen them dirty each other up? That's how they justify. I'm telling you, listen, I know preacher teach that. How many of y'all got a linen closet? You put two white sheets on top of each other and see if they get dirty. That's how they teach it. So when you sleep with the preacher, you say, sister, I'm saved. They ain't never two white sheets. Because they can't. All right, go see it. This is how they get you on the night. You ain't never heard that saying, somebody you there before? All cool. But look how you trap people in who want to buy into it though. Because two white sheets and a linen cloth on top of each other ain't gonna get dirty. And that's how they trick them in. But you buy into that because why? Like, when that serpent bit her, I'm gonna bite her, chase her, she fell into the tree, trying to keep her in bed. See that? He told her what she wanted to do. It told you where I already wrong to do it anyhow. So don't put, then they put it out, listen, how you cut a lot of these women come to court with that stuff. No, throw that junk out the cut. They'll end it. Don't buy no food. You can't steal nobody no 12, 15, nobody food. You quit being stupid. That's retarded. No good well woman control that situation. Stop it. Tell no man trick no woman out her draw. Woman ain't want no draw. No, she knew what she was gonna do. She ain't wear no draw. Just stop lying. Man, and the court system don't bend that stuff. Just stop it. If you ain't rape her, push her down, threaten to kill her again, no, I won't give a dime. No, that'll cut them out there, close their legs. Go out there and get pregnant when after he come to court, not a dime. My family take the kid, let him get the kid. He can take it. That way the kid ain't got to get no part of the money, the kid get all the money. That'll teach them, then they be stuck. Daddy get the child. My child, what your child need? My child need boo-boo. My child need Jordan. My child need to go to the game. My child, you right. Get that man that baby. Be like Solomon. Get that man that baby. Oh, that food. It don't just stop. A lot of them, we have crippled our women with this foolishness. It's terrible. It is terrible. And I ain't just the fact that these guys rotten, but the women ain't no better. Go sit and let somebody piss on you, then you gonna jump up after you done had 79 pissing. Yeah, I'm finna try to go to court and sue somebody. Later on, the piss done dry. Now you smell like doo-doo. We can't use the pee. Jordan, I don't smell pee, I smell doo-doo. I mean, but it's still some pee in me though. Just stop it. Just stop it. We just waste so much time, money gone. They make the system where people just keep getting rotten. We just rotten people. And at some point, we just gotta stop it and start focusing on, let's make sure we get this right, our salvation. Y'all got me? This is the goal for the Way of Yah Livestreaming. I don't give a flying flip what nobody else's goal is. This man is attacking the place now that his eyes are upon. It's not the Palestinian. Yahuwah is in the day of visitation. He's going to come. He's going to visit us. Will you be ready? You know what bad? When you catch soldiers in a barracks against, you've been in a barracks, haven't you? How bad has it been breached that y'all in the bed and 7 of y'all get shot? How many soldiers go to bed? Hey, what out there? Hey, can I see you? Just come on, watch this. How bad is it? How bad is it that y'all landed in the barracks and the enemy got in the barracks and shot y'all in the bed? Yahuwah. He done told y'all, he said, except I watch the city. Everybody here, what? Listen, this was bad now. They had intelligence from Egypt 10 days before. Everybody criticized the CIA. Y'all do know the CIA had to come on and let them know. We did tell them. Oh, they just brought the CIA. They told them. But see, everybody had to step back because people saying, we can't, because now, you know what you just told now? You just told the enemy who are watching them. That's why nobody could say that. But they told them that Hamas is planning an attack. He was told. Yahuwah done tried to tell you. And you know what you're thinking? Somebody told me. Yahuwah said, they'll tell you, and I'll still let you be asleep. Don't you be stupid and think your gun protecting you. Don't you be stupid and think your alarm watching over your house. Don't you be stupid and think your car alarm watching. Yahuwah, listen, he let them know and still took them out. The man visitation coming for, I done told you, don't worry about it. He here in Jerusalem, surely he ain't mad with nobody else. After that happened, everybody else will be good. We'll be back to business, we'll be rolling. Folks, this thing ending. It's ending, and people ain't gonna make it in. Some of y'all in here, y'all ain't gonna make it. I wanna be honest with you because you gonna have to, I want you to make me a liar. Y'all hear me? Oh, y'all ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. I'm telling you, you're gonna get, it's too many things you want, it ain't gonna work. It's gonna be things, anything you have to get rid of. And things you gotta stop loving. Even yourself. For the sake of saving yourself. See, loving yourself can cause you to lose yourself. You know, it's funny, he told you to hate yourself in their life. Let me ask you a question. A person that hates their life, what they'll probably want to do themselves? Kill themselves. It's amazing. Because Yahushua gave up his life. What kind of person was he doing? A man acquainted with joy, laughter. Let me think about it. Saying he was coming here to die and knowing what was going to happen. How much playtime he felt like he really had? So you can see why he didn't possess all things? Well, possessing, but yet possessing nothing. Because he had everything, but he possessed nothing. He looked at, in order for me to complete this feat, I can't have it. Now, it's amazing the person we follow behind, we can do so much more than he can. Had more ability. Because he tried to just show us that. Now, I know y'all think it is big religion. Go take everything you got and sell it, bring it. Not interested, okay? Not interested, because I get it. All you're going to do is I'm going to have to pay the difference in the tax on what you sold. So just don't do it. Don't bring it to me. Stop. Some kind of way I'm going to have a bigger bill. Don't sell it. Because I owe way more. Don't sell it. Come see me. The problem becomes you got to have things, but you can't have them to where they have you, okay? You got to have that disconnect to where those aren't the most important things in your life. Most important things in our life got to be our salvation. in order for us to get us there to understanding that things have to happen to us so you can see why you can't put your confidence. Like other people say, man, I didn't just be working with these people. Even Daoud said, he said, don't fret yourself. Why would he tell you don't fret yourself about them people? Why would he tell you that? Because who you think prosper, who you think getting it. And how would it not bother you that things work out for everybody else? How would it not bother you as a human being? How? Oh, it don't bother me when I see people making it, and I'm starving, I'm hungry, and I see everybody eating. Because you're a retard. How would that not bother me if I'm starving and everybody else eating? That's going to bother everybody. But he told you don't let it be. Can I see what fret means? That's the English word. Y'all hanging, I seen Smith eyes, they touched back there too. Of course she going to say, nah, go on stand up and get some coffee. You just can't here sit down. I hope you want to go to sleep. Do like Dave, keep shaking your leg. Fret. Oh yeah, that's good. That's because you know that thing is about to go. You start shaking, that way you know you ain't fell asleep. When you start, you say, oh, that thing stopped. I was asleep for 20 minutes. Fret. Be constantly. Is that different? Constantly or visibly. Worry or anxious. Because of people that do wrong. They prosper, and you looking at that ought to be you. They got more than me. Yeah. That's how we people. Why would he tell us that? Because human beings do that. We do that. And you need to know that consolation. Don't fret yourself because of these people. But he didn't tell you, but he said when people that roast you, man, them people ought to be locked up. They just be how they get away. He said, don't fret yourself because of them. He said, they'll soon be cut down. But now, what does my company have to be? In him. Now, guess what? Now, when I'm worried, because of them, my company, and that means I don't believe either. That means you ain't gonna believe it. I thirst. You dehydrated. You confused. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. So we're gonna try to work on that. This thing in, and I wanna walk it slow enough. I wanna be complete enough because I want everybody to obtain it. Y'all understand what I'm telling you? All of you won't. The only reason you won't get it, it won't be because I won't put the time in to do it. It will be because of choices that you will make. We are so close to the end now. Please, I beg you, make the right choice. Let's do it. Appreciate Yahuwah. Appreciate y'all indulgence with me. Missing some money. I guess when Justin went here, he got happy. He just started giving my time. This stuff coming from everywhere. So what? He got to run. What time we? He don't feel good. You got to get home and take care of him. Yeah, check him. Get him some coconut water. I know he don't like it. I got some in my refrigerator. Let's get it in. That's the better. Yeah, that's the better thing for him. Pedialyte. Or Pedialyte good for him. Cucumbers. You got cucumbers? Oh, okay. Cucumber will hydrate him too. But definitely get him the coconut water. Something easy. See how he take it, but tell him he needs to take that. I got one now. Someone gave me that sugary drink. They call it coconut water. That stuff ain't nothing but some water with some fuzz in it. And then they put sugar. Coconut water ain't got no vinegar with no sugar in it. Coconut water is good. It has enough electrolyte, he needs potassium. Especially when you're passing, you're losing that, you need that potassium. You remember how many times you had that potassium loss? I came in the hospital and prayed up. Man, she's in the hospital, she had involuntary, we thought, she told Yo she was gonna die. You're like, girl, Quinn, you ain't gonna die, girl. I gotta call Steven. Y'all need sensitivity training. Man, she was in that hospital. She was jumping. Yo was like, girl, you better not die in this car. I got 8 more payments. She drove to the hospital. Man, we was all around that hospital. She was just jumping. She was just jumping. Please, hold on. I said, what? I said, what wrong? She said, just keep jumping. I said, keep doing it. I said, come on, get on. Please, don't do that right now. I said, come on. I said, you getting your rhythm, though. Because They ain't like that, no rhythm. I said, yeah. Well, on the point, if we take your potassium out, you get your black rhythm. That potassium is all white. Huh? Jesse seen her dancing, he said she a little honky-tonk. Is that right? How many black people call they woman they like a honky-tonk? Yeah, but definitely, for a lot of they feel, definitely appreciate Yahuwah for saying fit with Shawnee. I understood what he was saying too, how he was saying he didn't allow for. I'd be like that when it be people close to. Because you don't want to look like you favor one over the other one. You want to look like you want that care. He know what you need. Sometimes, like I said, it ain't about always asking. People might be like, well, you know, pray. I know, because it's your situation. Of course you want it done, but just know he knows. Think about it. What if I didn't pray? He ain't going to do it? That's a good thing about you. Listen, boy, you can ask, he already know. Y'all got it? That's it. I appreciate somebody that can foresee and know what he knows. Sometimes when I ask, y'all heard you, but they ain't the best thing for you. And I'm learning better to come to accept that. If I ask he didn't do it, it was only because, not because he couldn't, that wasn't the best thing for me. And we got to get that confidence, because we finna leave. How am I going away with him? But I might feel like I don't like the way we leaving. I'd rather go a different route. He said, they're going to count you out. So we want to get to that point to where we are more accepted to his will. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. Okay, that's what I want to do. Let's learn how to be accepted to the will. I want to learn to submit ourselves. Not always making about asking, but want to learn how to just give him the how to do the $2 for what he's already done. A lot of times we asking. Sometimes you asking, you never looked at how much you got. Like people say, I ain't got nothing in my closet. That's because you look with eyes of, I don't want to wear that. So ain't that, how you got everything lined up from one wall to the other and you ain't got nothing to wear? That's the dumbest moronic statement in the world. You got what you don't want to wear. I want to buy something else. So what I say, instead of saying I want to buy something else, I ain't got nothing to wear. You got plenty to wear. You ain't got but one booty. You can't put all them on. Okay, Prince not. But everybody on the earth other than one booty. Plenty stuff to wear. But but it just show you, that's why you agree. Look at how much you got and you say you ain't got. Look at how much you got and you say you ain't got. All of we terrible people. And we want more on top of what we can't really wear. Stuff you don't even wear. I got stuff I say, oh God, I forgot I had that. But I ain't gonna wear it, but I want it. It's some stuff I just like to look at it. That's crazy, ain't it? It's honest. I got some cologne. Brandon, I had for a while. I don't want to wear it. It's in the box. I don't want it. I want to keep it right there. You ask me for it? The answer is no. Because I am going to wear it when I get ready. It smells different. That smells, I said, I want to wear that. Now, when I put on, I said, I don't know why I don't wear that. I put on, and I come back and look at it. I don't want to wear that. I don't wear something else. Then I got something I open, I look at it, I said, nope, I don't even want to open it. I liked it when I bought it, and I just want to leave it right now. When just was laughing about, he was telling that man got to stay here open. I'm funny, like, it's stuff I get. I just don't want it. I just do that. I buy something to tell, I might not wear it. I don't want to wear it. I just liked it. That's crazy, ain't it? I just liked it. That's how I liked it. I don't want to wear it, but I like it. So I bought it. I just brought it home, and I just hung it up. And every blue moon, I look, I said, okay. I look at it, I sit there, I said, okay. I said, I don't want to wear it, though, but I like it. I said, I'm going to wear it one day. I said, no, I'm not, but I like it. That's all they own. That's people. And there are people in some stuff, I like it enough, I just want to leave in the box where it's at. I understand. You don't like stuff like that? Give me your hand clap. Who else like that and want to be saved? Sit down. Everybody like that. I thought I'm not one the only person. Look, you just say you want like that. At least you want to repent. Don't worry about it. We put on. But anybody that like that, you might buy something you just like it, but you might not want to. You don't. It's not. I just don't know when. I just want to just. Well, eventually, I got stuff. I said, you know what? I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I went in that closet. I said, I'm finna get rid of this. I said, I went in that closet. Everything I took down, I said, I might need it. I said, I might need it one day. I see something. I said, I said, I might put weight back on. Just put it back on. And it's like, no. I said, I said, you know what? I'm going here. I went down. I said, these shoes, I gotta get some. I got them. I said, I ain't even want these shoes. I said, ain't nothing wrong with these shoes. Put these shoes back down. I get through, and I come right back out of that closet. I said, yep, ain't nothing going today. And it's irritating. Because I put my foot down. I said, that's it. This stuff, come on. I said, I got to get this out of here. I didn't get rid of one thing. I'm gonna go back though. I don't know when. I ain't gonna let it. Anybody else done that? What is wrong with us? Are we sick? Perfect. No, you saying we sick? You did it too. Okay, we ain't sick. Unless you say you did it. She said we sick. You done that before? So we two professionals. So it's like we 50-50 now. Ain't it? You ain't never did that. Going there, you bring something going to him. I'm just finna get rid of this stuff. Stick to the plan. Well, I stuck to it. I ain't get rid of nothing. My mind said, you did it, son. We ain't get rid of nothing like we did. You bought it because that's what you wanted, and that's why I said now, leave it alone. Ain't that right? Book, you ever did that? Book, you ever did that? Yeah, okay. What about that catfish? Don't sit. I know it was something. See that cat now. I mess with him. I appreciate everybody. And Boston, Pilates feel better. Appreciate Boston, Justin, Pilates feel better. Malcolm. Malcolm here about to faint. Malcolm had his belt pulled. That thing all the way back around that side. That's a lot of belt, Malcolm. I don't know what he gonna do with that. Man, I'm cutting that thing. When your belt come all the way through it, listen, when you lock your belt and you lock and that thing come back right there and touch the middle part right over between the split of your behind cheek, man, way too much belt, man. That Lancaster belt. Lancaster, you let Malcolm borrow a belt. That man, the tongue part latch and come around there right over that man behind. That's way too much belt, man. He ain't even do that, put about 9 bricks in his pocket. Meet them jeans you went walking on. Please sew them up, man. Man, I've been struggling with them jeans on Chalk Walk. He like one of them young boys. I thought he had about 72 pistols hanging them things. And some of them, them young boys pack all them shotguns in their pants. I know one he's struggling walking. Get somebody to take the legs in a little bit. You gotta get like, hey, we got them little frog legs. He don't be trying to do all that. Man, he had them little frog legs in that store. I'm telling you about him. He had a new stove that, oh yeah, watch it, man, you need to look. I said, man, I know the stove. You ain't seen this stove. I like, man, I done seen the stove. He snapped the picture of the stove, and he had just put all that hot cocoa butter on his leg. Man, like them frog legs. Yeah, I seen the flat like some, I said, man, we can't eat no frog leg. He like, frog leg? I like, them your legs? They were greased out. Man, them cocoa butter, them frog legs up, and they got stuck in that picture. I like, what it, man? I like, man, you can't. I said, man, I'm unclean. I like, you got to pull the whole stove out. But now we find out what happened. They were here frog leg. They were the other unclean frog leg. Everybody, how you coming on, Ray? Doing all right? Okay, all right. I ain't got that duck beard on. He like shredded under him. I need that little stick. Go there. He was trying to go fight Master Splinter. When you start calling a rat Master, some of these kids, Master Splinter. I said, who is Master Rat? I said, no, don't you ever call no rat Mister. You'll never get that much respect to no rat. It's just Splinter when I see him. Anytime he come around my place, I call him Splinter. But you doing right here to have some surgery though. I'm glad. I appreciate Chanel helped take care of him too. Isn't that right? That white folk don't never. Hold on. There you go. That is though. She drove down there for surgery, came back, brought him back in it. I appreciate that though, being there helping him out. I tell folks at the end of everybody, you don't know who you gonna need now. You treat folk right. It ain't just for that. You treat folk right. You don't know who hands you'll fall in either. We said that everybody, I'm telling you, be having them more bad luck. Funky little heart she got right here. You don't know who hands you fall in. You get it fall in somebody's hand, man, he can make it cruel for you. He can make it where folk, you know what I'm saying, they can be kind to you, help you out, to appreciate it. And you got to marry for that now. That's your business. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but everybody know what the lawyer around him. Don't we know the lawyer? All right, he don't marry her brother. Did he sin? He's saying. Now you heard the brother. Nah, they ain't trying to make you do that. Wait at least a week. You know, right? In time, you know what I'm saying? You got to heal up. You know, come up wedding night stuff like that, right? Get everything together, get you a couple of extra stickers. You know you can put some chiclets up in there. Yeah, you know, little gum, you just stick them up in there. I don't know. Y'all ain't never tried that? Leon, I like that. You don't get a check because you're my money. Happy birthday, Leon. Ain't her birthday? Oh, stop. Ain't her birthday, right? Your birthday? Yeah. When was 2 days ago? Okay, I'm just seeing you today. You gotta wait till I get here. And Daniel, happy birthday, Daniel! Happy birthday. Yeah, we got one more great day coming. Will you be ready in that great day? Don't buy no present, 'cause it might be the wrong thing. You can't go wrong with cash. Cash. I remember, man, somebody bought me a watch one time. It was a nice watch. Everybody always said, happy birthday. I said, oh, I got that. I seen that thing, that stick on that thing said $895. I said, yeah, I ain't gonna happy with it. That's what thing. I said, that thing on 800. I seen that stick on there. That stick they food them folk when it be $25. I said, I'm not gonna wear that thing. I'm not gonna break my wrist out, man. I'm not. I don't try. I don't know about. I ain't been nobody nothing like that. I'm not finna go out. When I was a 10 one time, I had one. It was what was it? It one of them fake white folk. Lord, too boy. What was it? Well, had a good no Seiko. Who you know like Seiko? No. This a white folk love back at high school had it. Now I had to watch. That thing started getting green on my arm. So I don't play with that stuff. I don't play. Yeah, you sweat that thing. I got a green spot on my arm for wearing that. I don't play that fake jewelry stuff. Nope. I don't play no costume. You want to go get you a bat hat and all the rest of it in the red booth for Superman. I don't want no costume, man. I don't have time for that food, man. I'm telling you, I had got a green spot on my. You'll get gangrene. Playing with them fake white because your sweat, your body acid. And I know a lot of them, they look at that, yeah, they try to ease it off. That's you. Listen, your body has an acid and it sweats. When you play with that stuff, it will, listen, I had got started getting a green spot. They tell me you'll get gangrene. I don't play with no fake jewelry. So they be laughing about that. I don't do it. That's real. All that real. That don't say Uchi. That say Gucci. I don't play with that stuff. Ain't no but. Listen, everybody fine. Folk like green arms. Do your thing. Some folk got a green thumb, you got a green arm. Live with it. I'm telling you, I had that thing, listen, you mess around that stuff, get infected. They had to cut that junk out of there. I don't play with it. Leave that fake stuff. I know women, they're like that, oh, costume. Quit costuming. Wear your regular stuff and go. It's just better, just write the time on your arm. You know what I'm saying? Or anything better. Wear something you break out and get, no. I don't have time for no costume jewelry, man. I ain't no superhero. Like, I'm a superhero to my baby with a green spot on my arm. Y'all do that. Don't do it. I'm telling you, that stuff get you gangrene. That stuff will kick. You know they cut stuff off. That's the only way you had to cut it off. Oh, they thinking now. They trying to figure out how they gonna make it with one arm. I'm telling you, it better just leave it alone. Leave it at the stove. Don't play with it. That stuff will hurt you up out here bad now. This ain't that to play with. Anybody know about that gangrene? I'm telling you, y'all know, you got to cut it off. We around here trying to look. I don't play with that stuff, man. Fuck with that face. Man, I don't put that stuff around my neck. I play with that stuff. Listen, nope. That ain't no too good. Leave it at the stove. I'm telling you, this thing $9,000. I said to you for $20. Don't you be stupid. I get no $9,000 nothing with no $20. Man, break out, you get your whole head cut off. Hell, not right here like Dracula gonna suck meat out your neck. No. I know they probably hurt, but it's really help you, okay? You'll get our announcement, Yosha. If you can't get an iPhone, like them tattoo, if you can't get an iPhone, if you want to play with Samsung and you get gangrene, that's on you now. Huh? I ain't offended nobody, dude. I didn't offend nobody, dude. Did I offend anybody? Nah, don't mess with it. Nah, I like Samsung. I thought about giving my grandkids one. That's what I thought about. Go ahead. Who we got? Oh, I know, man. Yosha, what? We sitting there hard back. And what about Shaquille? A hard, y'all. What happened to her? Sign it back. Yeah, that thing good. Goodness. We gotta get her better. You get her that weak immune system. I ain't been sick. Yeah, a couple of weeks. You just a little over Porky Mike. Porky Mike told me he been out 7. When Yoshi go down, we'll miss Yoshi at least a month and a half. When she go down, now you go down, how long you be down? About a month, yeah, about a month. So it's hard if you back a whole year. Oh, there we go now. There we go. Now we got personal. We went for having fun. That's like, that's like we went from preaching to throwing. That's all right. Man, you had preached a good message before you did that. But no, we definitely allow all of them that's out feel better. All of the Mormons, the chicken smell grease stuff. Fix that, get that chicken grease. That chicken grease get down. I tell you, I said, man, that chicken, I said, man, you can't. I said, you can't fry every day, can He's like, preacher, got to get that frying. He said, my mind in the gutter. But now I definitely hope they feel better now. Cut the grease down. Put it in the oven. Don't fry nothing. Like you said, frying to break it down. You gotta know what fry, air fry. I'm telling you about grease fry. You can't. We all break. We cut it out. Y'all got all that grease fry that everybody can't. I'll help y'all. I'm telling you, them air fryers are good. They give you an opportunity where you can still get the fried type taste without. Our body's breaking down now. That's not, and I do say stuff here, but honestly, your body breaking down. We can't keep eating it. This food ain't even real food like it was. All the pill stuff we take synthetic. You're taking human beings that were designed to eat food for health and medicine. Your food wasn't just filling, it was also nutritious and it was medicine. So your food's not doing what it's supposed to do. Then since your food's not, you're taking synthetic vitamins, synthetic drugs, which is kind of counteracting what your body naturally does. It's killing. Why y'all think so many people sick? People buy like Flintstone vitamin. Man, don't give your kid. Don't let your kid go drink some Pebbles. Or just give them a bowl. Man, Flintstone, it's a joke. Where the cavemen, they dead. Why would I give my kids some vitamins made out of some cavemen and they extinct? If it didn't say them, what do you tell your kid? We are Flintstone kids, 10,000 kids and dying. Leave them alone. Stop. I'm telling you, Centrum. How many of y'all take Centrum vitamin? You trying to die quick. Centrum played out in 1973. Centrum vitamin, that's what folks didn't know about. Y'all have to look at what's synthetic, what's real. You want to get stuff that says raw. When you get your vitamin, you need to know they come from raw, not synthetic. A lot of stuff will look good. It's too many chemical names. You need raw. You need to make sure they tell you it's vegan. You want to kind of get it because vegan, you're trying to make sure they stay away from certain things. Y'all got it? Only reason why you want the vegan part. I don't believe in the vegan life now. I'll be clear with y'all. I don't believe in it. I totally 100% believe it just goes a different way. He told you now, this help everybody now. If vegan, he said you weak and all. He said, they're weak, let them eat vegetables. I'm strong. He said, meat belongs to them or what? I'm a superhero to my baby. I'm a grown man. I got to have some meat on my plate. I need some meat. Listen, when Yahushua got up, that's from the dead. You know what he had them for? Man, y'all got some fish and some honeycomb cereal. That's it. Don't need no milk. Fish and honeycomb cereal. That's it. But I'm just telling you, I know what y'all, you need meat because it's a protein that comes from meat that your body really needs. Vegetables only give you so much. A lot you get from your meats. So when you incorporate it, he gave them to you because it's a balance. You gotta have it. It was nowhere. They couldn't sit there and have no, what they gonna have? Some spinach juice pouring on that dough. That stuff ain't gonna stop it. You need the dum from the meat. Ain't that right? Got no turnip green pitch running across that dough. That stuff ain't no, that's the whole track fly. You need dumb blood to cover. That thing renew you. You need that life. I'm telling you, meat has a lot of proteins in it. Even Yahushua told you to eat his flesh. He told you my flesh is meat. So they had to eat meat. So y'all don't know. I'm just telling you, everybody different. You can eat. I ain't gonna stop nobody eating because it's a belief thing. He even told you, he said, oh, that weekend, he said, let me eat vegetables. Now, don't be condemning me now. When I lay that whole slab of lamb up down now, I got that rack. Don't be looking on him now, I'm getting stronger. I'm like, I'm sure I'm getting stronger and stronger. Isn't that right? We ain't gonna let he trying to kill somebody with the jawbone of some lettuce. Them folks inside laughing. Scalp, try to slap them folks, pay them folks like, man, I'm gonna tear your back out, man. Ain't them folks with a jawbone of lettuce. I'll kill all of you. Who scared a nigga around with some lettuce? Get back, all of you. They're like, that joker crazy. Isn't that right? He pulled that thing from Prince of Hip. He's out, kill everybody. Them folks knew then, didn't it? They say he's serious. I wouldn't know that until Tamiko told me, and I appreciate it. And I kept that between me and you like you said. The live streaming off. Don't y'all tell nobody. Are y'all ready? Hold on, is everybody good before we go? I'm like, Jet, I feel like I need to teach y'all something else. I don't get off. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Listen, I was watching everything. I said, them people better tell. I said, he said, have I been too long? I kept texting, yes. Yes, cut him off. Y'all say, keep going. We learning. All right, let's get ready to pull out. Kudash Abba, the separated Father, we say Hadu, which is thanks. All the $2 thanksgiving to your Shem, for all that you rendered and allowed this opportunity to hear your Dabarim, which are your words. For sparing our Kai, the Tadu, the $2, which is the thanksgiving, and the Hadu, the thanks. The Tahalim, which is the praises, for truly you worthy. And Yahushua, HaMashiach, which is your salvation, the anointed one. For all that you rendered, through his Kai, his life, and sparing our Kai, our lives, through his Mut, through his death, all the $2 thanksgiving. To your Shem for all that you granted unto us of your Shamaim, your Sabut, height expansion you dwell in your armies. For your Elohim, who is Al Shaddai, which is the most powerful. There is no Elohim above you. Everything is beneath you and under you. We said to Shekaya Shem, which is to adore you, which is to give homage to you, for you're worthy of all the Tahanim, the praises. For the Berith that you Shabbat, which is the covenant you vowed, to the Aboth, which are the fathers, that have given us this great opportunity to be able to call upon your Shem, which is to call upon your name. For the Ruach HaKadosh, which is the spirit of separation, which we're undeserving, which we seek, Hadu. Thanks. All the $2 thanksgiving to Yeshua for allowing us to seek forgiveness for ourselves by first asking forgiveness for others, for looking unto you for direction, for understanding, for patience, for deliverance, to be made whole, to be purified, to be acceptable, to be received. Hadu. Thanks. All the $2. In the time that we're facing in destruction, when famine, disease, and pestilence, when wars and earthquakes, and afflictions and tribulations, imprisonments, captivities, you have been so too good for the situation you'd allowed to be upon us this June. Truly, we should be on a cooling board in somebody's mortuary, or already covered in somebody's grave. Bodies tossed to and fro, laid in ditches, found, discovered in creeks and lakes and ponds and streams. But you spared us once again to be able to come in to acknowledge our shortcoming, to seek you for redemption, to seek you for recovery, to seek you for your heart, which is your affection, which surpasses all our understanding, for your recalming conceit, which are your grace and your mercies that you granted unto a people so undeserved. We were too ignorant, too blind, too stupid, too driven with rage, too full of hate, too stubborn, too self-willed to admit, to confess that we have fallen short, that we have gone wrong, that we don't want to die, the eternal moot. We don't want to suffer in Sheol. Hadu. For allowing us to come into the realization. When we counted ourselves out, you counted us among them. That you would take an arm that did not seek you, that did not ask for you, yet we found you. Please, please don't let us separate again. Please keep us. Please save us. Please make us a gooey arm. You know all the desires. You know the needs. You know about us. You know the situations we face, we endure, we go through. You know the end result at the beginning. That's why we seek you. That's why we call upon you. Shall be with those who are of an earnest heart, even those that are not, that are the potential of those that you will save, as we were and as we are. We ask on their behalf, truly, Yahushua will allow for us, which is prayed. When we've done all we can do here, please let us be proficient efficient, acceptable, received. Let us be a Rosh Pari, a first fruit, a gu after your own love, a special treasure to inhabit your Alam Malkut when you establish New Jerusalem. Let us be counted among the Amanah in the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. Come home! Come home! I hub you. And I almost hub you too. Justin, they're from Death Row, Die Now Record. Yes, sir. Oh, see, clips tomorrow, 1 o'clock. 1 and 1:30. And when the clips come, we still rolling. Y'all know, listen to him. He done told you what's gonna happen. He told y'all the moon gonna be darkened. I'm trying to tell you folks, the man talking. Yeah, for all that didn't know, y'all know tomorrow there's gonna be a solar eclipse. They said this was gonna be the most spectacular you ever seen. These folks back, listen, the man done told you, I'm gonna give you ox in the Shamayim. All this stuff is, listen, y'all playing around tonight, late, listen, today, don't wait no longer. You need to examine your relationship. You finna get out of here. What's the chance? Listen, this Jerusalem getting hit. He done told you, and I'm gonna put ox in the Shamayim. That man told you ain't gonna be blood, vapor, and fire smoke. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. You look at you, where they keep showing that smoke keep coming up. Them rocket blowing. He done told you. He said, listen, man, I'm gonna put ox here and ox here. Those that really shaman to hear with intelligence, they know what to do. I'll help y'all now, but I know. I'm telling y'all, all y'all ain't gonna be ready. I'm telling you the truth. Now make me a liar. Make sure you're ready. I gotta tell you, that's the disclaimer. Whatever you got, don't let your heart be overcharged with it. Y'all got it? Y'all ready? I got 2, I'll take 2. I got 3. Now you should be taller than that by now. I met you 2 years ago, man. You were taller than that. Y'all ready? Come on. Y'all ready? Come on, dudes. You ready? You ready? Turn around, Joker. Where y'all at? Come on, my enemy. That's bad. That's when you get bad. I appreciate you. Man, get somewhere. You know, man, you ain't friend. Man, we own for life. When you call the cops when you see Tony pop. Ain't that right? Y'all ready? Shake it out. Let me see it. You trying to get in my grandson's pocket and steal? He'll still want it. Yeah. Y'all ready? Just touch me back. He tried to get the money. You ready? Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, hit. Ra-ah-ah-ha, the lid. Hold on, stop it there. This ain't working for me. I need to hear y'all. Y'all ready? Come on, Joe. Come on here. Come on, but like you done got a little taller. Y'all ready? Shake it out. Let me see. Shake it out. That show what you got right there. Yeah, y'all ready? Now hear that thing. Y'all ready? Hit it. Ra-ah-ah-ha, the little children. Ooh. All the children of the congregation. Hear that, Amana? We on beat. Red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in His sight. Ra-ha-ha, the little children of the congregation. Woo! Come home, come home. I hug you, Amana. Play the tape back over so you can get it right. Hug y'all.
My journey, all your other passive on me. Ain't no thieving robber, no thieving robber, ain't no thieving robber, no thieving robber, ain't no thieving robber.
Speak to Yasharal, to the Yahudim first. Y'all know what time it is. Depart from the dark with them is what I've been taught. Cause I'm in struggling here and suffering. Play with these idol gods with them, they Jesus. I had put all my heart in them, defrauded me. Even left a little scar in me, I'm wounded.
with the wound of an enemy chastised cruelly. From multitudes of iniquity, most high bruised me. I knew he was sick of me, I could battle reproach. But look, I turned from iniquity, let me cry loud. Spare not, lift up my voice to the people, but they hear not. He say the ox know as owner the as his master script. Y'all should roll, don't consider my people leading with sin. Every time you look around, look Satan play them again. Keep pouring out your soul, we gon' rape you again. We all done did things we don't wanna repeat again, so let's not hold nothing in. It's getting close to the end. Now put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself only, Zukog Shabur. The Yahudim know what it is, now give him all a kaboo. Put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself only, Zukog Shabur. The Yahudim know what it is, now give him all a kaboo. Don't be offended by synonyms and antonyms, but be converted to the hers and the hymns. Submit your body, head, torso, and your limbs. And what's inside is unified so we can live. Just as Yahusha left out, he's coming back again. And all the soul of a rise, you know what's happening there. It gon' be weeping and welling all through the streets. And the sins you don't let go of, all of them you can keep. Love, you know you don't want that man to tell you be filthy still. So do to Barasha, now which it is. Come on over on your side, you know it's real. Just turn right and go straight, you know, shift the gears. Be sound in it, get you a crown fitted. This land get destroyed or prosperous, cause we in it. You know the Mount Coop is for the Kardashian, we gon' get it. America, just like Amalek, don't forget it. Now put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself only, Zukog Shabur. The Yahudim know what it is, now give him all a kaboo. Put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself only, Zukog Shabur. The Yahudim know what it is, now give him all a kaboo. Let me examine myself to see if I got sufficient. Don't wanna get too far, find out something missing. Gotta keep my lamp lit, bring enough oil with me to keep the path on beat. I'm sick of that hard living. I wanna turn a Kai, gotta avoid sinning. Don't wanna stick out to the system, but I'm dark skinned. Yahusha blood on me, I'm a mark nigga. I gotta do the bar and I'm a shamar quick. I'm done, help me keep my vow. You can make it official. Now put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself only, Zukog Shabur. The Yahudim know what it is, now give him all a kaboo. Put your hands up if you are Hob Yahusha. Now put your hands down, Yara Yahuwah. Present yourself only, Zukog Shabur. The Yahudim know what it is, now give him all a kaboo.